And I should be going live any momento now.
I noticed if you got liquid set to your vehicle, it only holds milk, fuel, water, diesel, and DEF.
Hmm. Oh shit, it's snowing in North
Well, I was
Dakota.
looking under the fill types XML under fill type category and under liquid, and that's what all listed there. So in
Hmm.
order to hold like the liquid fertilizer, liquid manure,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to I think add them up to that line with it. And this is on a different character.
Hello to anybody that might be tuning into the stream.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out why Colty's maps don't load. I found a couple of more. Flare triggers a light switch under glass gate. There's two there. Walker, light switch. There's one there. Light switch and there's Walker 2. Glass gate O2. Two of them there. 1, 2.
I gotta go clear the lumberyard area out of snow. Maybe the trigger will work better if I do that.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, no, I got that turned off. Yeah.
Thought it was supposed to snow again, Joe.
At some point it did. Forecast. It's supposed to snow Friday. 60% chance of precipitation.
Hmm.
And today is on Wednesday.
Then I'll go cut another load of logs. Come on, I can go faster than you, and I got a fucking road to plow. Get out of the way. more concerned about where the trigger is here than I am anything else. There. I can see the trigger markers. That should help me get through here.
I wonder if that's doing it.
What's that?
I have the index, the shader. Not up there. Maps. Ground height shader. I forgot to index the freaking ground height shader.
Oh.
It's still calling it from the data folder, so the extra ground heights weren't the double ground height. I had it just from 31 to 63, and I was still calling it from the in-game. Now, that means that should fix that. Now I can open up the map. Find those other files that still has doors, door 02 on it. I've seen a couple that has kinetic on it, which at least 5 more. So, well, technically 7. So, if all goes well, this should be ready. Oh, Colty just sent me something to play with. His snowmobile.
Yeah, he sent that to me. I forgot to put it on here. We should probably put that on the server and try it. I don't think he even downloaded it yet. Shit. Hold on, let me go find his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, snowmobile's downloading now. I just gotta remember to put it in my folder after. Alright, I'm headed up here to the Ponzi. I'll hook up to the trailer before I shut her off. Joe, didn't I leave the trailer up here? I don't have any logging trailers in the thing here. you on the server, Joe?
Yep.
We gotta kill it.
Why is that?
You didn't activate the timber runners.
I didn't activate the timber runner.
Nope.
Damn it, Becky.
All right. Oh, I gotta log in.
Oh crap!
That way I can save it. I'm sitting here. I know I unhooked from the timber runner right here, but I don't see it anywhere. All right, I just saved the server. Come on, close, giants. All right, stopping it. Oh wait, you already stopped it.
Didn't stop it. I left the server, but I didn't stop it.
Hold on a minute. Home.
You're gonna have problems if you're using Google Chrome. You know how
Okay.
like that.
Why the hell does it say start? It says start the server, but yet. All right, close this. Skidoo's already downloaded, so let's reload the servers thing.
Set up again.
I don't get it. Go ahead and activate.
Hang on, I'll do it.
Yeah, because this thing is bugging the fuck out on me, which is bugging the fuck out of me.
Flat, load, activate,
What else is not activated?
start. Okay, server's back
So
up.
above walk row 2 should be for the glass gate.
Maybe my
So that's
trailer will
cargo.
actually be up here now.
Maybe.
I doubt it because I saved it and the trailer's not here, so I'll probably have to buy it.
Oh,
Transfer was cargo.
Ah, boy. Done.
Fuck's sake.
oh.
Goofing around with this stuff. I got map to work on. Start.
I know that's one of them.
Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Back out of there.
The glass gate walker 1, walker 2 has been done. That's the glass gate. 2 of them have been that. Walker 01, walker 02. What in the hell was before that, man? Cargo pit. Copper body. Oh, sky crane. Okay, that's what I was missing. I seen that one there. Sky crane. This one. Lights. Really? Main trams. Cargo. That's Crestboard. Decal. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, that one's already done. That one's now done. That one, and that one is done. That one is done. Now, what's the next one? North plant front gate open. With the roll fin.
Hey, my trailer. It's back on the server.
That one and that one. Those two are done. Okay, that should. He said he was doing. I'm just doing hours of marketing and making stuff look pretty for release. You know, I still love that. He posted this video to me that how Rambo 145 that changed did a name change and now calling himself Rusty Boss. And considering DE is German for the, and you search Ross the Boss, and Ross the Boss is actually a lead. I think he's the lead singer for a. I can't remember the band he actually created. God, you gotta love idiots, huh?
Uh-huh.
Especially that one. He still steals somebody else's name. Should be Ross the dumbass, not Ross the boss. Oh, I guess if you look in private screenshots, Joe, you'll see that I've already got the Chrome Swat Throw mowers added to my mower pack.
Right on.
And that is zipped up, and it's got to do a quick test to make sure it shows up in the store and it buys, and then I can upload the final version of that pack before release. That's gonna really piss off Eagle. And considering my name is embedded into the big M500, so I couldn't resist putting that in my pack. Okay, that's saved. Now I can close that out. Hopefully it'll actually start this time. Excuse me.
They're excused. Oh, somebody got the puppies excited. Wasn't me.
I'm innocent.
Whoa, what the hell?
I think your wife and daughter are.
It's very possible. or they just heard something go bump in the night. I don't know. Nope, somebody's home. Holy shit, they got groceries.
No. So is buying more pizza?
Probably. More fucking
Pizza,
pizzas.
pizza.
That's why they're going to the dollar store to start buying the packs of ramen noodles.
No, I will not eat those. Period. I will not touch fucking ramen noodles.
I lived off them for friggin' years.
I eat enough garbage. I don't need to eat fucking styrofoam too. Whoa, whatever that was.
You call it what you want. I enjoyed it.
Oh,
The
it's
beef
fucking
and the what was it? There
styrofoam.
was beef ramen noodles and there was another one. The teriyaki
Chick-
was nice.
the chicken's good too.
Oh yeah, but I like the beef and the teriyaki better. But I used to the vegetable one. The vegetable palette, the packet man was freaking gross for the
Yeah.
vegetable one. I
Do,
had to take just the noodles out and use the soup, the bottle, you know those with the like
do.
chicken and beef soup base,
Yeah.
and make my own own flavoring for it.
I always used to make. I always used to make put an extra pack of flavoring in it in mine.
Well, I got rid of rigid body
Oh,
or
who's
whatever,
there?
but
Oh,
it's
hey,
still
Lambo.
it,
What did you do?
it's
1,000
still
bits? Oh, thanks,
it's
dude.
still talking about the density map plate type.
What do I take you for? My daughter says. And just as he does that on my stream, I was actually posting on your page. Maybe we're in a private channel. I don't didn't know we were in a private channel. Pay no attention to where we are. Hey, Munchkin. Why do you look all
Was it general
suspicious
then
like
or
over there? I thought we were in general.
we
We're in
talked to
Winston's
general?
modding channel.
Yeah, because I was in there
Oh,
talking to Beer County founder when Adam popped in and
oh, that's what you're doing buying
yeah,
fingernail polish.
I'm moving up.
Okay, I moved up too.
Just
Apparently, we were in a private channel. I didn't know. What? You're showing me all kinds of nail polish. Uh huh.
Okay, now we're in general.
Yeah, we're in
Anybody can
general
pop
chat.
in.
Thank you, dear. I'm not. Why would I like nail polish? I don't like your nail polish. I don't do nail polish. Thank you very much.
sure.
You're not painting my fucking nails. Don't even think about it.
I think you look good with your nails done for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
No painting the nails.
Oh God, no. We're not doing that shit. Not doing that shit. Fucking kids.
I had mine done for Halloween one year. One because I lost a bet with her.
All this out of my 23-year-old daughter. Jeez.
Oh, my friggin' thumb still fucking hurts.
Oh God. There,
Well,
yeah.
stop doing bad things to your thumb.
No, I went to
Oh,
turn that the friggin' glass lamp that was down there and slice my like four friggin'
I want
cuts like
to shut
almost like paper
something.
cuts right into my friggin' thumb. Jesus Christ! I mean, the thing weighs about 50 to 60 friggin' pounds. It's pure crystal glass, and the ridges on the bottom part of the way up are like freaking razor sharp.
I noticed Joe hasn't come back on the server. Probably afraid I'm going to hit him with a tree or something.
Well, I still got that one there. I got rid of the decal ears that were showing up, but I still can't figure out that one for the seasons map. Why? Because it won't get past the loading screen. Let me get back to my log here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, failed to open XML file. Maps, shaders, gun high shaders. Okay, that's why.
Well, if worse ends up coming to worse, I'll just slap his map in the middle of a 4X base that's already got seasons in it. Simple.
No,
done.
no, it's maps shader. No, no, it just I got the shader in the wrong folder. That's all it is. Wait a minute. Maps. Think,
Come on, Discord. Really, another update?
We
Oh,
already, we
screw it.
already
I'm not
know I
gonna
can put a
fix it.
map in the middle of a 4X, so
ground height shader.
I don't feel like
Copy
updating.
that ground height shader back to this folder. Put into that folder. But wait a minute.
pretty sure I posted that. Yeah, it should be posted on the page. Starting to lose traction going up these
the log
hills.
says
Oh shit, tree fell on me.
the log says maps shaders. Why is it saying maps shaders?
What folder is it in?
Maps shaders.
You remove one of the maps.
And it's under
Maps,
shader
maps,
and under map shaders, but I'm calling it under maps shaders. We just try removing the maps backslash. Wait a minute. US. Okay, this and that one. So that. Oh no, one. Never mind. Dot backslash. Oh, okay, never mind. How did I fuck that up? Don't answer that. Neither one of you fucking answer that.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just over here cutting trees up on the side of a fucking mountain. That's all I'm doing.
Minding my own.
I'm innocent until proven innocent. No, so some of your decals for the light switches had a rigid body when they shouldn't have, and it was throwing a CP collision whatever crap here in the log. So I
CPU
just took the
Gotcha.
rigid
mesh,
body
wasn't
off
it?
the decals.
I think it was a CPU mesh something or.
No, some of the yes, some of the decals were had kinetics selected on their thing instead of just static. But I just
Huh.
for the light switch decals, I just leave the the collision off them because it's not going to hurt. So, come on. Oh,
Come
I
on, you.
added something else to my mower pack, Lambo.
Oh, what'd you add to it?
Well, I see. I added my Chrome swath row first. It was a six. It's like three machines on each side, so it's a wider thing. But somebody took the main frame of that and added mower heads to it.
Oh.
So I've already got it reskinned to match all the cat stuff in the mower pack, and already added in with my thing and everything done. So
Yep.
Nice. I looked at that truck you were talking about with that config Lua it uses.
yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, additional paint configurations, and I mean, you
Juicy
can whittle
code
it
in there.
down.
There is some juicy fucking code in there. Like,
Well, look at my heavy haul. I got another version of my heavy haul because I made the heavy haul bed and the bumper as a design color select. But I have three wheel options. But my cat wheels I think are color can be color select. So I want to add them as another color configuration because I don't want to do my wheels from the XML because I don't know how
yeah.
to take the wheels and tires in and put it somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me see. I need the mower pack. I'm redoing the Caterpillar pack. I'm instead of using the separate dollies, I'm gonna do like I did with my Wilson animal trailers. I'm gonna make a dollied version of them.
Okay.
It should eliminate my issues with the dollied version. We're still testing them. the edits to the mower or the cat stuff I did. The buddy separated the blade for me, but it's, I don't know what's going on with that crap. It's like some on my system, it's like sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. It's like,
Could be almost anything.
well, yeah, seasons. That's the other one I need loaded. I got to make sure I load seasons, money mod, and my mower pack. That's all I'm loading up in the map. I gotta. I'm hoping I don't have to repaint your mining areas, but at least we found an easiest way to figure that out now.
Yeah.
I mean, put just up one pile and then use left control R to get the code for it right inside. It's like I didn't even know that. Never knew that for the life of me. I did it the old-fashioned way. You paint like 3 or 4 lines, go in and see what it is, write the number down, and what it was, and go back and erase that and do it again. So you got the actual paint code.
Yeah, it sounds like a pain in the butt.
Well, the new way it's actually faster. So just dump one truckload where each material goes. Go in and make sure you got detail terrain height selected inside, so you can actually paint the how high you want your material inside, and just
Okay.
go hold your mouse over it, go control left control R, and it'll actually pick the code for specifically for that, and then you can just go ahead and paint that one material. Now it'll look like grass in GE, but it'll be it'll be the proper crop or material when you're.
Cool.
That's how we did our maps, I knew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm redoing my. I'm gonna start my mining map over because it wasn't much done to it. The extreme one because I'm taking Pleasant Valley's current 1.8 map version, which they got set for. They got everything ready for the new when the Platinum expansion comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be
Okay.
supposed to be a new Earth fruit going in.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
Which we
Yeah,
already know what it is.
yeah. We're just not allowed to say anything, but it's carrot. By the way.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say anything on a live stream that it's.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Or say did you just say out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said it out loud.
Very
Like,
possibly, yeah.
like anybody's watching this stream anyway.
There's 5 people when I was watching it.
Yeah, Jim's
Maybe
one of them.
I wasn't
maybe
actually in the
whatever.
chat
Joe's probably number 2.
until Jim started painting his nails, and then I had to jump in and stop him.
Opie's
Mm-hmm.
3, Colty's 4, so and the bots are 5, so they got it covered.
Fuck, I can't hook this tree.
All right, well,
That's
at least
odd.
we're alone in here.
Oh, come on, you're not loading yet? What the hell?
I got a whole cup of coffee. It's
God,
great.
I can already. Now I got that song in my head.
No, I'm still getting that same error.
Think we're alone now.
Add density max height, maximum number of height type already registered, but it's not. It's not right.
Joe, I thought you said this thing would only pull 2 logs down the hill.
Do what?
I thought you said this thing will only pull 2 logs down the hill.
Well,
What do I feel like doing?
wasn't working when I was.
I feel like getting ridiculous.
But
Yes. Can I pick up nail polish on the way?
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
It's getting weird in here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting deep, guys. I mean, I do work on a boat, so I have some nice deep wet boots, but
I can't stand that.
I ain't going there.
Nope. Nope. We're gonna stay out of that conversation.
All the time I walk by the nail salon at Walmart.
I'll stay on dry ground for that joke.
oh man, I wish we could do a Waterworld map.
I already mentioned that once before.
I mean, I got some boats. I had fun with the boat thing. Just damn, dude, like I took your mining map and I basically deleted everything you had on there and I lowered it all down and left the main, like where you had the farms and stuff. I left that,
Mm.
but then I had to create crab and sardines, and then I was like, well, shit, I need boats, and then I'm like, damn it, I need boats that are actually meant for doing this. Like, this is a lot of work by yourself.
Actually, if you go back to FS15, there is a map there that had you had the fishing boats and you had the fish. You literally take the feed out to the to the place to the feeding grounds, the different areas, and you put the it was like grain or something you put in there, and
Uh-oh.
then you go back later on and you actually harvest the fish out of
Map's
those
not very happy. It's
specific
dying.
specific marked areas.
Okay, yeah.
That's what that and they had the
Damn it.
yeah that was
Somebody.
that I don't remember that was way back, um but what it was the water was shallow enough
Whee!
that it was using that old hidden wheel trick, right?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing.
Well,
Oh
that's like
shit!
my Medina Island I released in 17. That had the working ferry on
Come
it,
on,
the wider ferry.
let go of the
Mm.
log,
Now
or
you
let
use
go of
the
the
ferry to go
rock.
across because I had it was big enough to have the Homer um, Tira with the header and the combine, the biggest combine with the coordinator in front hauling the grain header behind it, and
Really?
enough for two trucks on the left side.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what's holding. That's what's holding my fucking tractor up.
No, now it's looking for the ground height noise.
Yeah, really. Tell me how you feel.
How I feel, Moody Chris Tabernac.
Yeah, you jumped like 5 words there, buddy. I was like,
Oh, he's
he's
starting in with the
possessed.
French stuff. He's starting in with the French stuff. Oh god.
I could go worse. Ziesenhund Schweinhund.
Oh man.
Jesus, now it's the German stuff. I mean, the French stuff I'm used to. I mean, I only grew up just a couple miles from the fucking Canadian border. Worst part is just the freaking Quebec
$sign
border.
$sign data save. Go into the
I
other
think I'm gonna
shader
have to adjust my trailer because it's still a little tipsy. Do I still have logs up here
ground height
anywhere?
shader.
Hey, there's a log.
$sign data.
I want the flying lure to be fixed, the levitator. Damn it.
I got a helicopter for one of my other maps. 17, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
I
use
17.
want to
it.
get my helicopter over to 19, the one I took out of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
That was my first helicopter, so I did pretty good with it.
Yeah, you did. Not bad. Not bad.
Make sure I did switch that number in there. 192. Yeah.
I did so many of those,
Global
I got
ground
so
from
tired of
31
it.
to 63. Well,
I did so many of those, I got tired of doing them. That's
mm-hmm.
fucking too many helicopters.
I can already see this going very
never
badly.
enough helicopters, man.
Oh,
I'm still disappointed we couldn't get the proper airplane new out of 13
yeah, like
because it was
flying.
it was a compressed one, right? It was a luck file, so you couldn't without the original file. I think it's almost impossible to break a luck file's codes.
Oh,
And this is why, see, all the Grim conveyor belts actually came from a map in 13. One guy had a animation setup. You dump your potatoes in the main big one, and then it would sort it. The potatoes would go to the right, the clean potatoes, and to the left would go the actual dirt off them. And you physically had to put wooden crates in the triggers, and then the front one, there was one piece I didn't bring over. It's a conveyor that slides to the left. It'll part of the conveyor drops into the box until it raises up to a certain level, and then it goes over to the right and goes down and comes up and fills up the second box. And it was running by a luck file. And when Giants switched from 13 to 15, they switched from Lua Q to Lua, from Lua J to Lua Q, one of the two, back or forth. So they switched their programming language, which meant any luck file that was in 13 would never work in 15 because Giant wanted to have the stuff for their own use,
gotcha.
right? And that's what I
Oh,
This is
hate
the
about Giants.
this is the, this. Besides that comment right there, this would be the stuff for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Oh, definitely. We got to figure that out.
But we'd want them on our side, not mad at us.
Oh no, don't worry. We'll reword it for their use.
Yep, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. This is how it's gonna be. Man, all right. What was I doing?
I still got. I'm trying to figure out that stupid universal passenger shit.
I yeah, I couldn't fit. You know, it's installed on. It was purposely set on all the stock vehicles.
Yeah, but
You can
yeah, but
see.
there was somebody did a second one that was for certain modifications.
Oh, really?
But you had to run it from a file separate from your mods. But there's supposed to be a way to add it directly into your mod. But
Yeah, even
you still have to load the actual Universal Passenger script. But you should be
yeah.
able to you're supposed to be able to load the actual XML file from directly in your mod. Because I mean,
Here's
if
what
not, it makes it useless.
here's what I viewed it as is they went through in every vehicle that can take a passenger. They went through, opened up the i3D, specifically placed and wrote down the the translations of of those transform groups,
Yeah,
copied the code, and then you can see the vehicle name and title in there, inside that XML,
yeah.
and
I
then
already had one set up for my Pete Heavy Hill, 2 passengers,
and you,
and I actually imported in the because there's an i3D comes with the zip file. You open it
Mhm.
up and there's an i3D and you're with all the lines. All you got to do is take them in and position where you need to.
Gotcha.
That's what I did. I said, and that's what it is. It uses the translation coordinates and stuff as a rotation, whatever. And
But did
but I mean, and then you just do it with XML. But unfortunately, it still won't read it.
have you tried taking an in-game mod and and doing it that way?
No, I didn't even try because those are still got to be run from that one file they made, and I don't know why. It's like it's not running from the because I'm putting the XML file directly in my mod. I don't want to have I don't want to
You don't
have
want to
a
use their script. You
well,
know,
yeah,
I got
well, no, no. I still want to. You
you.
still got to use their universal passenger. The problem is I don't want to have to do up a specific file for every one of my mods.
Yeah,
Saying, okay, well, Winston's passenger mod is that for, and then had to go back and redo. I mean, 50 or 60 mods. I said,
Ten
and
four.
have them all
Mm.
call for the one file, and then had to keep constantly updating it every time I put it. Like if I put it 4 mods a month, every
yeah.
month I got to re-update. I said with another
The
4 mods into it, right?
yeah,
Defeats the purpose.
or you just make a big master one
Yeah,
that you add to.
because that error is starting to piss me right off.
Yeah, I mean that would be the only way that I saw you could do it is if you made a master one. Where this is basically it was their mod, but you went in and add your own coordinates for every vehicle you made,
Yeah.
which
Okay,
saves.
I finally got rid of the shader issue, but now it's still
I don't know how far up you plowed this road, Joe.
error. Add density map white type. Maximum number of white types already registered, but it's not.
What's nice about this truck? I mean, I can haul my trailers and plow the road in front of me, so I have traction.
Okay, let me go back down to that line again. Maybe I got to redo that.
Don't like the way the logs bounce in this auto load, though. I don't think the script has been perfected yet. I mean, it works, but I don't think it's perfected.
Okay, it doesn't make sense.
Joe, you didn't plow this road.
Nope, I didn't do all of them.
I think I'm gonna hop on one for a little bit. If I got all the mods.
It might take you a little bit. There's a lot of mods.
You probably don't, 'cause it was just updated not too long ago.
Yeah, quite a lot of stuff actually.
Let's see what I got.
These trailers might be getting another update too. I don't know yet.
Okay, let me go back to the i3D, the seasons map, and just compare these things.
Yeah, 'cause this thing's a little tipsy still, so.
I just got
Uh,
this
Wait,
wild idea. Do you guys
Uh-oh.
remember my? Do you guys remember my beams that you could like attach together and you could build a bridge out of?
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Well, now that you can use tension belt, where you can strap stuff down, and you can add tension belts to things like that, to where you could essentially just make a log-looking device, like the I-beam, and just walk around and attach tension belts and build up a structure.
Mm. We were
Mm-hmm.
actually thinking
Right?
about that for the Fallout map.
I have it pretty much already made from the I-beam I had. I just that was very barbaric when I made that. It was just a straight box.
Oh, I gotta ask you something, Colker.
hmm
Um, where's Squad getting some of his mods?
Expendables and you know what? I'm not sure. He hasn't been like really using our stuff for a while.
Actually, the GMC dump truck is mine, and I haven't converted that to 19. That is not that has not committed 17 because I took the dump off the back and put it on my Peterbilt truck instead.
Gotcha. So somebody's basically modding on the side for him. He's
Mm-hmm.
probably oblivious to it. He's very
Well,
oblivious
everybody
to
knows the
that guy.
GMC truck was mine because Carolina Boy did a big video on it when I did it to the new generation version because I made it to match my father's truck. And that was a big thing for me. That thing I copied the first one that was done by a modder back in FS13, and I got full permission from him to convert to 15. And from 15 to 17, I decided in late in
Go.
15, I made my own new
Stupid
version
fucking AI.
from scratch. I actually built that one for myself in Blender, and I even took the photograph of the dash of my father's truck so I could get the exact gauges and stuff.
That's cool. Where's the? I'm trying to find that video because I can message him about it.
Well, I've seen it in several of his videos. It was always doing stuff around the main shop or stuff like that, and
It's a
but
GMC dump truck, right?
yeah. So
GMC dump truck.
I put a comment on the video, and I never did get a response back.
GMC dump truck. Let me look, see what
But I'd
I
like
got
to know
over
where
here
he
in the
got that
Sierra.
that is because nobody had permission to convert that to 19 because that was something I something I built and I didn't plan on bringing that specific version to 19, but I was going to bring over my GMC rollback because now that we got the winch or the winch if you want to call it,
Wench. You mean the
I was going to
wench?
bring over at least that one and also my GMC
The wench.
feed and switch tender truck I had.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know where he got it, but in this little leaked folder that I got, it's not in there. And
Well,
yes,
I know it
folks,
didn't
I
come
do have a
from
leaked
Eagle
folder.
because Eagle's not that smart.
No, I will not share it with anybody. It's not
I
my
think Eagle's
folder.
waiting for me to release my mower pack so we can get the big M500 to release for himself.
I'm not 100% sure where he got that. I'll I can ask him. I
Because
didn't
it's
even
strange
know.
because
He's usually pretty good about that, you know. Like he
well,
or
thinking about Expendables, I had somebody in their group send me any posts, but they never initially seen it unless they got a second group besides their Expendables one, right?
yeah. I mean, I get along just fine with David and stuff. For a while I thought I was banned. Let's see what.
Well, I got banned for telling somebody how bad of a job they did to my FS17 Optimus Prime Western Optimus Prime when he put that damn dump truck on the back of it. I told him I said it looks fucking stupid. Well, you should show respect and show me a good job. I said if I think somebody did a crappy job of my mod, I'm gonna say it's a crappy job. I'm not gonna
Yep.
buttercoat anything for anybody. If it's my mod
No.
and I think it's a fucking shitty job, I'm gonna tell it to him. Right? I'm not gonna be sit back. Oh, you did a great job. It's like I'm trying to keep myself from puking my guts up here.
Yeah, you're not passive aggressive. You're
No, fuck
aggressive.
no.
You're
No,
aggressive.
I'm just going to tell the fucking truth.
I I don't know. Well, me like so the snowmobile. I've seen a couple people playing with it, and I was like, hold on, you guys aren't gonna touch my snowmobile. I didn't say anything about it. I kind
Yeah.
of did, I think, but then I was just like, blam, and it turned out really. I don't know, I think it turned out really nice.
Yeah, you did now. Again.
Mm. Everything that's just being said, they hear.
Yep.
Even joints here too.
I'm
Nice.
usually pretty positive.
Let's see.
Move, car.
Help. I have a Diegelman Strawmaster 120, which is 40-meter cultivator. This is no
You know that.
post at this. James Lucas put in. I converted it. There's now too many ears for me to fix. It's just one ear, and then there's too many ears for him to fix.
Eagle had anything to do with it. It's no wonder it don't fucking work.
Jim Peterson found me a copy that I you know, so it is all good thing. Yeah.
This is why we
Yeah,
level
I
each
got
other.
friends in high places, you know.
Oh
I
my
just can't say
god.
who they are.
Oh, my legs.
Oh, Joe, you want to add another file to the server?
What
I
file?
know what I know what it's like
Hold on.
having bad legs.
I
I
gotta
got
stop the
lymphedema,
truck.
so
Huh?
I gotta stop the truck and I'll put it in the folder. That one. Show in folder. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Motherfucker.
how to
FS19
fix this red
Ski-Doo
line.
sled
I feel
zip.
like putting it in as get a can of paint.
I will save where I'm at, and I will quit if you want to add that to the server. Since I seem to be
What?
having some sort of retarded fucking issue with the server.
It's over in Expendables right now.
It's the FS19 Ski-Doo sled. It will be done syncing in a minute. Just a little file.
I hope
so
it don't
take
sink.
long.
It's got tracks.
Hey, I've been across open water on a Ski-Doo, so
So have I. They do it up home during the Lab West Regattas in the summertime for fun.
yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting it to happen. So
Yeah, but they go. There's other places they actually go out around and race around pylons and said they would just got to make sure it never let off the gas.
the only thing that saved my ass was the 1-inch studs that kept digging into the ice in front of the track. That was on a fucking pond. That could have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I gotta add this to my mod folder too. Alright, it's uploaded. Well,
I still like that one. Jay Allen he said, "Oh, said if people want my edits, they've got to pay for them." He's actually charging for his edits, and somebody's taking his edits and posting them all over the mod sites. That's like that Boss Trio too. I mean, that one's mine.
yes, I want to keep that in the editor. I gotta lower that center of mass. Or raise it.
Besides, my Spindles is not going to get under my skin as for it. I just don't. I'm not worried about what they line of anymore because I just put out a better job of it. I always put out a better copy, and always will. That's like somebody taking my mod that's error free, not a thing wrong with it. 100% Dawn has said error free, perfect as it, and puts up another site saying and said, "Oh, this is an update fix," and not do a damn thing to it. If I found out who that pussycat character is,
you're
skin
a
pussycat
spicy
alive.
one.
Huh?
It wasn't me.
You're a spicy one today.
No, no. If I find out who the pussycat is, I'm gonna skin that cat.
Meow.
Meow.
No, it's gonna be worse than that.
That's funny.
More like meow.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Hey, so big project, fire. Big project, fire. How can we create fire for these guys to put out the fire?
Well, we've already
It's
got
like,
fire. It's just a matter of.
Well, there was mods back in 15 and 17. You could do the fire, and when you put water on it, you technically
yeah,
the water put it out. You actually had to walk up and actually physically
I don't remember.
turn it off.
I never
turn it off.
touched it.
See, I thought I might be able to just walk up and physically turn it off, You know what I mean? But I couldn't get the flame to transfer over.
Mm.
And maybe I'm gonna try it again right now. Maybe I just gotta export it right.
Why do you ask Mr. Expert who said the dumbass Phoenix feather?
I
He's the one
just
that used to do all the video,
We're good.
putting out the fires and the fire
uploaded,
trucks
activated, and
and the
started.
fire stations
All
and
right.
everything else.
I
Yeah,
will
well,
reload it in just a momento.
I could ask Ross the boss.
That is stupid because DE is German for the, and Ross the Boss is actually a lead singer and guitarist, I said, for a band that he created. And he does, this idiot Rambo doesn't fucking realize it. And he took somebody else's fucking name. He's like, I'll change it to DE, as I said, nobody will know. It's like, okay, German man. That guy is a fucking ditz. True, no, honestly, he's a true fucking redneck.
I'm entertained by
Especially when
his
he did that
videos.
video. Holy crap, that fuck! I got
I,
some fucking laugh at that video.
I'm still subscribed to him. I I love when he posts videos. I'm one of his 50 views.
50 views. That's it? 50?
50 views, yeah.
I feel bad for him. He's went down a lot, a lot.
Yeah, because I said I actually went back and went through every video that I actually liked and disliked every one of them.
Oh, I like him. I've been, his this whole time he's always accused me of, hating on his videos and disliking them. I do the complete opposite. I'm kind of a kill him with kindness kind of guy, but he's
No,
lost.
no, I
He
talked
went.
to that little prick. I said
I have.
before, and I want to say it. I said say it because he turned around when me Carolina boy was locking her mods as they say, and he went in and said, "Hey, don't download these mods." I said they're going to destroy your computers. I said it's like this and that, and Brandon, Carolina boy is an IT tech. It's his job to fix fucking computers. And this is what pissed us out originally. We went back and we went after him like fucking crazy. He went up and took the video down. He apologized, blah blah blah. Thought it was good. I even in one of live stream during when I was hanging with Toby Neal and his that we were doing live streams on that one. And I said and answered the questions on through the live stream
Start.
chat. I said for him, and then he had a blatant fucking idiot and come back and say stuff bad about me again. I said, if I was close enough, I would fucking put that guy 6 feet fucking under. No word of a fucking lie. He's got no fucking respect for anybody. Not, I don't even think he got respect for his fucking self.
The only thing that ever bothered me is my kids have showed me a 4 hour long stream of him talking bad about me, and that wasn't cool in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I didn't do anything to you. I've done nothing but ever try to just reach out and be nice because I'm trying to be a good role model to little munchkins around me, and not be a douchebag and not do all that kind of evil stuff that everybody does. But
yeah,
just wasn't happy. You know what I mean? I'd never was able to join forces with him like me and you have and be able to work as a team. He's just always been really rude behind my back. But when we get in Discord and talk or whatnot, it was a completely different story. It's I'm sorry and this and that. And I go, okay, cool. Like I don't want no drama. I enjoy this. Like, and
Uh,
yeah. But
I'm
there's
the
a
same.
difference between talking to a
Oh yeah.
person in like when you can actually hear him face to or
Oh
technically face to
yeah.
face or that. But when he's behind a camera and he's like 10,000 miles from anybody, I said he's gonna say what he wants. He's gonna say how he feels. I said because what it is, and it's not necessarily and is us doing it. It's whatever is happening to him in real life. He's taking his real life issues and bringing them into the modding world, which should not be. And I've told this to many times. Like
I I agree
I
with you.
cannot
I
stand
agree with
that. It's like somebody taking a grudge on somebody and banning somebody from a specific modding group because they have a grudge
you.
or something like that. I said and try to take it out. I said and
you got a
you
server
know what I mean.
error.
I said and something that I cannot fucking stand is people like that.
Mhm.
They think they said they're better than anybody else. I said, but when you bring real life issues into here, I said you're doing the wrong thing because I have real life issues too, but I do not fucking bring them in here.
You got
Yeah.
a
Well,
invalid 3 vector error.
Yes. Did you guys post that? So that has to do with the scroll track. Have you ever seen that, Winston?
A three vector error just means that one of your numbers should have an X, Y, and Z, and it's missing one of them. That's what that three vector error means. One of the lines, like if you're converting something from an old version to a new, we had this from 13, 15, and so 15 to 17. I had to go down through, and sometimes if it could be a moving tool, it could be a moving part, it could be anywhere in the XML. I mean, anywhere, and sometimes it's the wording from one might work in one version but not work in the other. The way Giant screws things up. Usually,
Can we
it's
launch
supposed
it?
to have
Well, you know how
yeah,
we
it's
got it.
supposed to have like
Oh
XYZ
shit! Lost
for
control. Oh,
for the
so much
nodes
for launching it.
or like rotation, translation, or scale, whatnot like that. And sometimes it's only got two or one into when it should have three. That's what that usually comes out. But as for finding it, good luck.
Well,
It's like finding a
it
needle in a haystack.
it's after I put the new track on the
Oh
crawler.
no, I'm upside down. Hold
So
on.
I know what the object is then.
Where am
Is
I
it
gonna
an
stop?
actual? Is it the object or is it a vector point on the object?
Uh,
Does that make sense? Like a vertice?
Hang on, I gotta.
I have flipped it upside down.
Where's the XML to?
Oh come on, give me a place where I can.
The XML for the crawler should be under crawler.
Uh,
There we go. We're back on the skis again.
no, it's go speed.
I haven't used it on snow. Is it getting white yet?
Oh, it's deep. Are you watching the stream?
No, I turned it off. Let me get back on it.
It's turning it white underneath it. So
I might have to adjust the
So you're saying you sure the air is coming from the track?
100%. When I imported that back into the mod, that's where it started.
oh shit, hit
But
a
it's
rock.
not. Yeah, but you got to remember, um, even though the error is with the track, it may not necessarily be in the track XML that's causing the error. It could actually be the lines that's what caused the actual track XML in the other XML.
Okay.
Let me just take a look here. So that'll be is that the
There's only
template one?
yeah, yeah. It's template,
The
and there's only one line for the crawler. It just called it in.
Oh damn it! I was gonna try to launch it off the hill, but I lost it.
How's it driving? Is driving okay?
It's all over the place.
Did you choose the higher engine?
Yep.
Yeah, don't choose that one. You choose the basic. The higher one has way too much power. I haven't tuned those in yet.
Let me go back to the shop.
no wheel and next left.
Oh, come on. Yes, son of a bitch. No, not the telephone pole. First, I gotta get back to the shop. Could have just gone to the farm. There's a repair point at the farm where I can customize. And another pole. I didn't hit that pole at least. I did that one.
Hmm.
Back in the sell point. Let's get rid of this. Customize. We'll go back to geared, I guess.
Check the ice. Let me open the i3v and look. No, I've done zip it, wouldn't I?
Let's see if we can make it across the tracks. Nope.
Nope. Nope. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, but he has some tracks that said that doesn't have collision on them. So
Except when I
Oh,
flip
okay.
over. Come on, back on your tracks.
Oh, you're stuck on that wall.
Yep. Come on, flip over.
Oh, okay. So I need to install the flippy dippy thingy that I have
Yeah,
that I always put
probably.
on it.
Probably.
Okay, I'll put that on
Come on,
there.
come on, come on, come on. There we go. Am I in the right section? Yep, there we go. I can drive over these tracks.
I have it rocked, so there's no flat spot on it on the top. So if you have a little bit of momentum, you should be able to roll with it pretty good.
Come on.
You
no,
stuck?
I
Yeah,
can't
it won't go up
see
any further.
anything that would cause it.
Come on, come on,
Technically,
come on.
there's
Get some
nothing there that
traction.
would cause that error.
There we go. Now we're on the top.
Well, I just deleted the track out of the crawler, and then loaded it up in game without the belt, and the error's gone. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is completely remake the track in Blender. It needs to be remade anyways, because if you look at the very bottom of the track, zoom way in there, Jim, and
Yeah.
then if you look at the very bottom of it, the track is actually going forward,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'll be
then
back in just a sec.
there's actually 3 wheels that I need to flip in there too. That thing was kind of a pain in the butt to make.
Well, I'm just wondering why I don't have any snow right here.
Sorry. Oh, you don't have what?
Snow.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you have
There's a
snow right
spot
there?
right there with no snow. I gotta go look at the snow mask. I might have a spot that needs to be repainted or paint removed, one of the two. All right, the bunkers don't have snow, so something got screwed up somewhere. Easy fix. But that's why we
Did you
test.
lower the speed on that thing? The lower engine?
I took the geared whatever it was.
Yeah, the geared one's nice because then it has like a power band right around 50, 60 miles an hour. And
Yeah, now maybe I can do what I was trying to do without losing control. I
yeah,
gotta aim for
uh,
those posts right there.
beast mode's a little
Oh no,
crazy.
nope, that didn't work. Oh shit.
It slides like, oh shit!
Well, if I cross the tracks right here just right and go right up beside these trees, I have taken Winston's Dodge Ram pickup and literally flew into the valley on the other side,
Nice.
all the way over this.
Whee! Oh wow, that's gonna link. Hey, at least it lands decent.
Yeah.
So I'm working on a version where the crawler and the body of the sled is on 2 different components where they react to each other
Hmm.
on a pivot point.
Like a
But right now
suspension.
but it's acting kind of crazy right now. Like if when you get going fast, the it'll move to the left and right just through collisions, and it makes it really funky looking. So I took that off right now. It's just so small you can't get that realistic with it. It'd be a little different if it was a truck or something like that because you'd have more wiggle room. But the way that track is fit in there, there's not a lot of room for it to slide to the left or the right if it takes impact. So then the track actually looks like it's coming out of the bottom of the ski
Yeah.
every time you land somewhere because it reacts like a wheel.
I miss my snowmobile.
I got another snowmobile. The other one I made for 17.
I'm talking about a real one.
Oh yeah, where I live, it doesn't ever snow, so not anymore, anyways. I used to live in Idaho. Now I live on the coast of Washington.
I had a 9700 Blizzard.
Damn.
I had. When I came back from school in Arizona, I fully modified it. That thing would eat anything. I was sitting at the store one day, minding my own business. The sled just sitting there rumbling. My buddy was in the store, and these other guys come up. One of them had a brand new Mach 1 and everything else. That sounds pretty good, and I'm ignoring them. I'm like, in the back of my head, I know it sounds good. All, tuned exhaust, the whole 9 yards. Want a race? I just shook my head. My buddy comes out of the store a few minutes later. This guy goes, I've been talking to your friend here, seeing if he wants to race. I even said pink slips for, the race and whatnot. My buddy just looks like he don't want to own your sled that bad. Because I would have destroyed that fucking thing. Why do I have snow here, too? We still have snow where we shouldn't have snow. And we don't have snow where there needs to be snow. What the fuck is going on here? And you can't plow this up. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Something weird's going on here. Not a big deal, but I want to back you in here and park it. I got a truck out here somewhere I gotta go get. There it is. Just leave it in the middle of the fucking road. The traffic behind it. I did start the engine. Oh, I lost connection to the game. That's why I couldn't do nothing. I bet you the server went down, Joe.
Try to reconnect and see what happens.
I'm gonna. More bits. Bits are
More
good.
bits. I bought some bits, so I don't have anybody I watch on here. So Merry Christmas, and I sent you some PayPal love. I don't know if you checked that yet or not.
No, I have not. Oh, look, stink bug. Yes, I moved up. Nope, he didn't notice my. At least that stink bug's on that side of the glass this time. Multiplayer, join game, continue. I could check my PayPal here in a little bit. Once I get in here. Actually, I can check it anytime on my laptop. Start. Okay, it's there. For some reason, it just crashed on me. Alright. Log in.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a deep modding for the next couple hours. So you
Thank
have
you.
fun, my man.
I see on my PayPal, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll you guys keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. What I'm gonna do right now is work on the ATSD. I
Mm-hmm.
want it to be able to fuse the that wood chipper slash blower
Mm-hmm.
slash silage blower thingy, whatever that you can attach to. I want to be able to attach to that.
Waiting for game host acceptance, Joe. That ain't good. Yeah, if Winston can't figure out what's going on, I'm just gonna take the 4X version of that blank that I sent you. And I'm gonna slap your map right in the center of it. Because I know that works. We might have to put the stuff back on the
I
ground
kind of
after,
was looking at Ravenport, and that's kind of what you did there, didn't
Mm-hmm.
you? Or is that?
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I
okay.
did.
Yeah, when I was looking at it in the editor, I was like, oh, okay, this looks like you just slapped it right in the middle of a 4X map.
Yep, I did the
That's
same
cool.
thing to Felsbrunn, but that thing just sits in the back corner. I'm never gonna do a freaking European map. Never.
You could, I mean, you could pretty much do different themes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just take a 1X map and you put it in one corner, and 1X map in the other one, you put it in the other corner.
And honestly, I thought about doing that. Taking all the 17 maps, putting them in one big 19 map.
Well,
Then I sat there, thought about it, said, nah, fuck that shit. I'll just build a regular map.
do you want Imperial or do you want the Rebels? Which one do you want to build?
One in one corner, one in the other. I don't know.
Yeah, because at that point I could just send you a map file and you just add it to a 4X.
Yep.
Then what I'll do is I'll throw in all the models that I can grab, right? Everyone that I can find. I'll just put them all in that I3D. and then you can use what like walls and buildings and
All
build
right,
like little bunkers.
Joe, did you turn on the error log for the server yet?
Oh,
It's waiting again.
yeah, I know. It's back.
Yeah, we gotta have the error log so we can see what's breaking the server. Make sure it's not seasons, and make sure, if it's a mod, we know what mod it is.
Yeah, see if it's my mod.
No, I have a feeling it might be Wood Meadow Farms plow. Because one of them does have a call stack, so.
Oh,
What's
yeah. See, like that Ski-Doo, it does have that little vertex error, but like it really probably isn't that detrimental.
And I'm being mean to whoever gets the new seasons version of my Robillard Flats. They want that farmyard, they better get the logging. Better get a Brooks on out, because the log yard or the whole thing is full of trees. That's what's showing there now. I got it almost all done as far as putting trees back in. Almost. Cool. I just got one section to do here, and all the trees will be back in it. Then I got to do all the fucking placeables. The placeables are done. I just got to go in and edit all the XMLs and shit to add seasons to them. And then this map will be pretty much ready. Because the map ran without a hitch before. It's just a matter of now I've added seasons to it, which hopefully is not fucking shit up. We'll find out soon enough.
Hi, Jim.
Oh my gosh! Do you know who's subscribed to me?
No.
A dub modding, ADUP modding as a Patreon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just found him right here. Who commented on there?
Now I got 2 stink bugs.
Oh, and you know what? He just liked your map.
Did he?
And so he's got his own Patreon too. It says mods in beta $1.25 per month and $2 per month. He's got good prices.
Yep. Now I got 3 stink bugs on the other side of my glass. Fucking stay there too.
I'm gonna join his Patreon to see what all he has.
Someone likes a memory I shared. Oh no. And hello, Jason. I see you in there.
Yeah, hi.
Oh shoot.
I'm working on a flatbed truck and I got lights fixed on it, but I'm having issues where I can't get the straps to work.
Uh-oh. Is it all in the XML mod desk and all?
Yeah, I scripted I indexed each one of them and everything, and I thought I got it scripted in, but it ain't showing up for some reason. It's a GMC flatbed truck. I took expandables flatbed, made it, took the racks off in it,
Well, there's
and
part of
put
the
it on a
problem. You use
GMC
something
truck.
from Expendables.
All right.
Well, I wanted a nice GMC flatbed truck, 2 ton, and everything works on it. I got it just, for some reason, the straps don't work on it.
Right. What were you about to say, Colty?
Yeah, so he's been our Patreon for 2 months, and he has our mods on his Patreon.
He's got. Really?
Yeah.
That's not cool. That would explain where he got the loaders that he put on the site, on Modland and whatnot. So he's leaking mods.
Yep, he just got blocked.
So, Jim, if I send the truck to you, can you take a look at it, or are you gonna be busy for a while?
Busy? I could take a quick look, but I can't make any promises.
Okay, let me get you the link.
I am slightly, yeah. How many maps I
You
got
can
going
try,
now? What's that, Joe?
you can try the server again.
Did it crash?
Yeah,
Nope.
he's got FDR's mods in here. He's got John Deere, a John Deere Model D, and a 262 cat skier convert.
Yeah, what he's doing is, well, extremely fucking wrong.
That's screwed up.
He's taking other people's mods, putting them on his Patreon, and charging people for them.
Yes.
Alright.
That's exactly what he's doing.
We're going to be reporting him to the people. What was that? One of these things just dinged. My tablet or my laptop? And which tablet? That one's not even on, so it ain't that tablet. Oh, that was from you. Here's the truck. Okay.
Yeah, it's Buster's GMC truck, and I'm turning. It used to be a mixer truck, and I'm turning into a flatbed truck.
Can you send me those links, by the way, Colty? I'm going to be
Yeah.
sending them to a certain person. Yes, download the truck. Where'd you download it to? I know. Download it.
Nice to meet you, Lambo.
Hey, nice to meet you too, man.
Finally get to meet the big character of Farm Sim community.
I'm not no big character. What are you talking about? I think Winston's bigger than me.
You sure?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm on the ocean a lot, dude, and I stay out of the drama, so I don't have a damn clue what's going on.
I'll take care of the drama.
There's
I'm
lots
going
of
to report
drama
to some bitch.
in this world.
Fuck, I've had a great month because I don't stay in it. I mean, Jim's had a chance to listen to me be like, nah.
Mm.
It doesn't really matter what it is. I want nothing to do with it unless it has to do with fixing a shader or some crap.
Oh, FS19. I need to find the damn thing I just unzipped.
But definitely nice to meet you, man. I'm finally off the ocean for a little while.
Ah, okay, 10-4. Yeah, I just like to edit things to my liking and just use it for personal use.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm hoping one day to be a big time 3D modeler or maybe video game developer. I don't know. This is just learning to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
It's fun. You gotta meet. I don't chat with a lot of people, but the people I do befriend on here, I seem to get along with very well. Like I just recently met Jim, but I can be in a stream with him for a decent amount of time and not get annoyed.
Well,
Yeah.
Jim's a good guy. Jim's a good guy.
Yeah. He's chill like me, just kind of.
Oh, here we go. So where the fuck is the lizard pickup truck?
There's some people that come into chat and they like take over. You're just like,
Wait,
shut
the
up.
lizard truck doesn't have a mod desk? Are you kidding me? Lizard truck don't have a mod desk. I need to figure this out. Why are your straps not working? Well, one thing I'll do is I'll have to load it in game
Yeah,
and see if
it
we got
it it,
any
it starts
errors.
up, it drags, and the lights work. I fixed the gauges inside and everything. It's just the straps ain't working for some reason. I don't know if it's something to do with expandables straps or what.
Or is there an error in the log that you haven't checked?
No,
Hmm?
I'm not very good at that.
Exactly. We gotta always check errors first.
That's like starting point number one.
If something ain't working, look at the error log every time.
If it's not in there, then it's a ghost in the Matrix, which do exist.
Yeah, yeah. That is a definite with this fucking game.
Oh
I
yeah.
had no idea what the hell that was about, but it did not like this plow.
Yeah, when I put that flatbed on that truck, and I went in game, the lights were on the ground. I had to reindex the lights to get them to work.
Right. I'm gonna get this back to the farm, and then I'm gonna go fuck around and see if I can figure out what's going on with your truck real quick. I really need to get back to finishing up that map.
What map are you working on?
Seasons for Robillard Flats is one
Oh,
map.
okay.
That's just one map.
One of a couple.
I got like 4 going.
I been working on Columbia County. I rechanged to some of the textures and put new corn textures in and everything.
I've got 4 different maps that I'm working on at the same time. Plus, I'm trying to fix this trailer, which I don't know what the fuck I just hit, but I think I got to reset my center of mass on it. I think I got it too low because she's a wee bit wobbly.
Wee bit wobbly there.
It's a log trailer. They're always wobbly, but this one's
They need a search button on my Patreon. Just really need a search button.
I may have Rambo. I may have a truck. Might like to go on your Patreon.
Oh, okay. Is it just a model or is it an
It's
actual?
it's the guy's working on it. It's I don't know if you know him or not. His name is Thomas Morley.
Maybe.
Well, anyways, he's been working on it, and they're looking pretty sharp and everything. And it's an international pay star.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm always down for whoever, whatever. I have as we grow, I try to just make it a communal thing. If I haven't proved to you already, Jim.
Sir. Yep.
Well, a couple years ago, I had Bart Manning and Roger get it in game for 17, but I like to see in 19 because it's a really nice truck. It's a $100 model. I don't have much interior in it, but I have interior in it and everything, and it's really nice.
See, I can 3D model interior, but to hell if I like doing it. I have a lot of mods out there if they don't have an interior in them. I always get lazy and I don't come back and do them, which I'm really bad at that. But the way I look at it is it opens it up for people who do want to do that. Because I don't care if people, if I half-assed a mod and didn't finish it or whatever, lost interest in it because I have ADHD, feel free.
Well, I do like your crane. I like your crane that you
Oh, like
made.
the box crane?
Lifts up the containers.
Oh yeah, that thing was fun for the map. Like because I wanted to be able to load the boats, and I was like, how the hell can I make this? And that's actually an in-game model that I had pulled out in Blender and completely separated everything, and then retextured it all. And like, I was pretty proud of myself with that one. I was like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, it was just it was I didn't have a way to get
Who's
the
watching?
containers on the boats. I was trying to figure out how the hell do I get this on the boats.
Let's see what we get here when I get in here and buy the truck. Hopefully it showed up in my mod list. Come on. Hurry up and load a damn base map.
Be aware, Jim. The truck used to be a mixer truck. Just to let you know, a forage wagon truck.
So it's under trucks then?
Yes, trucks. It's going to be a mixer picture truck with a forage wagon on the back of it.
I thought one of these was already done like this. Alright. right, let's see. Can't load resource brand. ID offers two objects, but one has been loaded. Material name not found. Exact fill root node not found. So you got an exact fill root node still in here. No,
Yeah, I
that's
don't know how to get rid of that. I've been
well.
trying. I tried to take it out, but it seemed to the truck didn't want to start up when I took it out.
Well, that's because when you remove that, you remove something else. When you do something like that and you remove it from the i3D, you have to make an empty transform and replace that with an empty transform. Otherwise, you throw
Okay.
off the entire tree.
Yeah.
Because it's a great truck. I just like to have a flatbed on it. A strap.
You know who deleted their that little bastard? So he signed up for 1 month, the $5 one, and then
Huh?
he deleted it. But I blocked him too.
Oh, Jesus. He's trying to steal mods.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, you send me whatever information, you know, whatever links or whatever to his stuff, and I'm going to pass those on to somebody and see if we can get rid of them.
All right, let me get on there right now.
It's one thing to have a Patreon for your own stuff, but when you're taking stuff from other people's Patreon and putting it on yours,
Yeah,
that's not
that's a big
good.
no-no. Well, and direct over. Like what I was talking about, you know, I don't know who Shindig Modding is from FS13. You know, and I've reached out and tried to reach. I mean, how the hell do you get in contact with somebody just on a random mod site? You find a you know, the back end of a truck. You're like, oh, I really like that, and then you have no clue. But doing
Well,
that, doing that, that's a huge. It's
well, let
like
me tell you, if you're getting anything from 13, it's fair game now because 90% of the modders from 13 have quit.
it's kind of what I figured, you know, like, and
Because I haven't heard that name out of 13. I never even heard that name in 15. And because I've been at this for over 5 years now, I said, and I've only heard that name in 13 only.
mhm.
It's like NLD was in back in 13, a big modding team, and they didn't even bother to go to 15. TSL is another group that
Well,
never went past 13.
Well, see, just looking at like the posts for this month, so we got, you know, your KW 521. You did that. You got a Super B. I made a Nissan Navaro off road. So, you know, it's just the start of it, but that's new off of a model site. The bumper cars, your car trailer, uh, Jim's map, the Ski Doo, a different bumper car, the Fast and Furious cars, the new Hummer that I got a model off of. You know,
Yeah,
like
the final version of my car hauler and trailer, and I'm still trying to get the XML work finished for that Hot Wheels Manchester, which is outcome. But I was trying to finish the last update on that map, and now I'm trying to finish the season update on your map. So because I got rid of the ears, the only ear now is that one. But I'm wondering, Jim, wait a minute, Colty, is your map 4X or 2X?
it's just one,
Yeah,
I think.
standard map.
Yeah, but I'm
Just
wondering, Jim, if that file we're using in the thing, because where we took it from our 4X map. I wonder if that could be causing the issue
What
for
file?
the the seasons mass
No,
GRLE.
no, no.
Well, okay. The only thing I can do is I have to I'll reconvert his GDM file for the train height
Do you want to know
and
how
try it
to?
again
Do you
because
really want to know how to create a seasons mask GRLE for your map? Any map? You take your info layer GRLE, copy it, paste it back in, and rename it seasons mask.
yeah,
That's
because
how
it
you do
says
it.
yeah, but the error says add density web height type, maximum number of height types already registered. Now I'm after going through that and doing step by step what I was supposed to do it, and I even opened up the map, resaved it, creating the new file, blah blah blah, and I'm still getting the same error, even though the shader I'm calling increased the tip anywhere functions from 31 tip anywheres to 63.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's done. The only difference between like our maps and their maps, because their maps got that for where the fill types are at 14. But if you look in Quality's map, he's only got the base crops in there.
I have,
So
yeah.
changing that other number should make a difference, but for some reason it's not. Like I said, the only thing I can do is reconvert the GDM to a PNG and redo that step again and see if that'll fix it because of a few things I had missed in the original setup. But I mean, because it says season snow handler Lua 93 attempt to index field snow height type a nil value. So, but all you put, I mean, all the lines you put in there are right. I mean, so that's the only step I can figure that could be causing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having to redo that one step again.
Yeah. Holy cow. There are so many declines.
I'm gonna have to go look at another mod because I think retention belts has to be added in the mod desk. And I
Is
haven't.
it a standard car fillable vehicle type?
I'm not sure.
It'll say at the top of the XML in the vehicle XML.
Get to the top.
Should be in parentheses as car fillable or tractor or something like that.
Type desk car. Car fillable right at the top.
You got to switch it to car. You got to switch it to car fillable.
Yeah, it says
That's
car
what your problem
fillable.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, at the very top.
Yeah, it says car fillable at the top.
Well,
Okay.
Then it should work.
You shouldn't have to apply it in the mod disk with the new versions.
Okay, what's going on there? I changed it to car fillable just to let you know about that. It was a TMR thing, fillable, and I changed it to car fillable.
TMR. Is it a special vehicle type in the mod disk or is it a blank standard like mod disk?
It was a standard mod desk in it.
Okay, so it doesn't have any special vehicle type defined.
There was a special vehicle thing for busters, LUA vehicle or something for store or something.
Okay.
No, he's got his own
Yeah,
category.
but as soon as he changes the mod desk to car fillable or the vehicle XML to car fillable, it automatically don't even bother. It doesn't even read what's in the mod
Yeah,
desk for it. So
exactly. It's just gonna reach into the game and grab those specializations.
yeah, because it reads the vehicle XML first.
Yep. The mod disk is like a reference manual most of the time.
Right.
God, we should go on air, start a freaking YouTube channel or something, guys.
I already got
that
Twitch and YouTube going right now.
The podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, this is. I mean, we just gotta tone down Winston's fucking anger.
Not an issue. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I'm actually streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time right now.
Oh, good. We're gonna lose so many followers.
First thing in the morning, I'm actually going to slide my desk over, set up the other monitor, and I'm going to try to stream tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually going to take a model I haven't done yet in Blender, and I'm going to start from scratch.
There you go.
And I'm going to do the base. I got to go back to a video to learn how to turn on the key command so that it shows on the screen what keys I'm pressing. But
what are you gonna do?
People can keep up with me.
You're gonna do the bulldozer one?
I want to do something easy, not something extremely difficult.
I say you do it for the Patreon first.
Elaborate on that.
Later date, we'll elaborate on that.
We'll elaborate on that. What I was curious about when you say do it for the patrons, I mean, when I'm streaming on Twitch, it's hard to set it for a certain crowd. So
that's true. So if you did a video,
now if they were Twitch subscribers, I could do it for just the subscribers.
That's true.
because I've already did for a couple of things. I got to get like the next step is like I got to get like an average of 50 viewers or something like that to get to the next stage. I think it's with all that crap.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitch. I'm
Well, that's like my YouTube. Like I only got two videos there, and there were two streams I did, and I got like I mean I got 600
600.
something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sitting at 6,800 right now,
What is
which
it? The
isn't
last time
really.
I streamed, I was working on my mods. It was like almost 2.5 hours, and I didn't even realize the time went that fast. But since tomorrow it's going to be, I mean, the landlord's going to be at the arena all day because it's the seniors thing where they, all the crowds in town, like all the different businesses and the like different organizations and stuff get together, and people going to see what's there, see what's around in Grand Falls here itself, right? I mean, like the the lodges and the health cares, and the basically a lot of places do it every now and then, but he's going to be gone most of the day, so.
Yeah. I was gonna leave and go see my dad today, but I ended up staying at home. I'll leave tomorrow and do that. Oh man, oh man.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Lambo. I like to try to edit mods and try to make them for my liking.
It's fun. It's I first got started with this because one of my nephews, I mean, a bunch of the kids in my life like to play this game because their moms don't like the violent games. So they started watching the squad playing on YouTube, and they wanted to play Farm Sim, so they started playing, and they started showing me these mods and asking me if I could make a mod. And I'm the type of guy where I'm like, well, I could do that. And I think the first one I ever downloaded for him was Winston's McLaren, and we tried editing it for him, and I broke it several times, and then I completely gave up on it because I was like, this shit's hard. And then about a month later, he asked me about it. He's like, I thought you were gonna learn how to do that for me, and that was like the challenging point right there, to where I just started diving into stuff, and I actually reached out to Rambo145 to be like, hey, thanks for the tutorials, and I had asked him a question about a problem we were having with the McLaren, and that's before I knew Winston. And then I think we made an edit. It was like Cryptech camo on one of Winston's trucks, and then somebody commented on the post on Mod Hub, said, "Did you have Winston's permission?" And that's when somebody else commented, says, "No, he didn't." And like this was literally just me playing around with the kids. Like, we didn't know about ethics or anything like that. It was like, oh, I didn't I didn't know who Winston was in Canada or any whatnot. We were just interested in learning how the hell to do this. And then after that, when you have those little kids that start seeing the likes and the views and all that stuff, it's kind of addicting for them. That's why we have a problem with it nowadays.
Well,
So,
I think I could mod, but I'm not very good at Blender, and I found out lights are pretty hard to do because when I was working on that truck last night, I had to re-index each little piece of that light to get the light to work.
huh? Well, how I do it in Blender is I break the lights out, and then once I have it selected as an object, I hit V, the letter V for vector. And what this does, it opens up the vertex paint colors. And then I pick my color, paint it, hit V again, and then I export that into Giants Editor, apply the vehicle shader, and then scroll down until I find static light, and then assign that index path in the XML to read that as my O1 light, or whether it's the first click, the second click, or the third click, or even a fourth click. I think you can go up to like 9 clicks. And then they seem to work just fine. It's blinking. Winston, I can't remember how to do blinking.
One step to the right, two steps down for static lighting, to make the static lighting flash.
I'm just glad he didn't say 2 steps back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
one step to the right, two steps down is the spot for the static flashers.
and that's if
But
it's a UV rack right in the center.
I don't do my splashers that way.
You
The only static one, the only vertex one I do is the tail lights and brake lights that are together. Usually, if my turn signals are separate, I'll use I'll actually do mine with the
dash symbols.
the dashboard symbol shader is that one for my headlights, my brake or my reverse lights and stuff like that. Now for the dash lights, I use the one above it. It's the one above the dashboard. There's a second one. There's two dashboard ones together. Top one, if you set that, and at the bottom you'll see a three dot. You highlight the picture there, and when you bring that up, it keeps the color that's in your transparent file for the dash, like the reds, the blues, and
Okay.
everything. It actually keeps the color from that file as for that. That's the one that the in game uses for all their little symbols, right?
I need you to do that to my freaking ski doo. Because I have it, and
Yeah.
that's the problem I have with the ski doo right
I
now.
have
Okay.
no idea what you've got going on here, Jason.
You don't know, hey?
Oh. Yeah.
Nope.
Now save that.
I put almost 40 hours in the modding in 3 days.
That is not good then.
Oh, I know my neck hurts.
No, that's not
But
good, oh boy.
when you do the amount of money I do in a short amount of time, then you'll get used to it.
I might have
Yeah.
screwed it up then.
Well, I just got off the
Mm-hmm.
ocean, so like I kind of been getting my ass kicked by tuna all summer. And it's like this is the most I've been sitting down.
Have you ever got a slap in the face by one yet?
Oh man, all the time. Are you kidding me? And what happens is when you go to bleed them, they bleed like uh, a couple liters of blood like out. But and then when they first bleed them, they squirt, and then they're shaking and they're going crazy because they're just pure muscle, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
shooting blood everywhere. Man, it's a bloodbath. It's for sure.
I love tuna fish.
Oh, well, I mean, we catch like 100 of them clients, and it'd take me about 4 hours to fillet them all. You know,
Yeah.
fillet them, bag them up for each individual person, and I swear I got carpal tunnel this year. So just clicking this mouse drives my hand nuts
Mm.
because I've been cutting stuff all freaking winter.
You and me.
Mm.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of fish. I got a lot of fish to eat all.
I always knew you had a fishy job.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not getting
I do.
involved in this conversation because my mind's going in a different direction. Ah,
Yeah, it's going down the drain, eh, Jim?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even had any
Gonna-
alcohol yet.
yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, the
drink more.
alcohol, we'd be in trouble.
I gotta drink more coffee.
Uh,
My
I get my
coffee is
caffeine
like
the other
your
way.
alcohol, Jim.
Huh.
I don't
I get
really
my
drink.
caffeine the other way, Goldie.
So, suppository or?
Oh, soft drink. Dumbass.
My
Sorry.
daughter knew exactly what to get me for my birthday. She ordered up a gallon of rum and had it delivered to my house.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I even added to Jim's Star Wars collection.
Yep,
That's what he was telling me.
he found my
Well, you'll.
marbles.
Dad always said. Well, nobody will ever say I lost my marbles. I said, why? I said they're over there in the big jar. You know those big glass jar you see on the candy counter sometimes, the one that's about a foot high or more,
Oh
so
yeah.
big and about probably 6 inches in diameter. He had two of them completely full of the different kinds of marbles.
Oh well.
Now there was actually some rare cat eye ones in there too, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a good price for them back in the Brunswick after. I didn't get rid of them all though. I kept a couple that had some gold into them, so do that.
I apparently
Does
put
anybody
canaries in here.
have a 1x map with all blank like how you sent me, Jim?
No, I have hand.
Well,
Not with everything in it that yours has in it.
Oh, true.
I'd have to look around. I could probably come
Let's
up with one.
Just a future thing that it'd be cool to offer people as a template on our thingamajiggy.
I mean, I've got blank ones with no mining in them, but I don't
Yeah.
have anything with.
I think I know what I did wrong.
What'd you do? Or dare I ask?
Star Wars energy
Ugh.
weapons. How do the weapons shoot on Star Wars? Intense plasma energy.
That's the only thing I can think of. It's some sort of a laser.
Yeah, but how does it? What does it require? Ammo, a battery pack?
That I don't know. I know lightsabers
Yeah.
require a crystal, and where do they get their power? It can't be just from the crystal.
No, you don't understand. The lightsabers and the crystal gets the power from the force. That's actually what powers the lightsabers is the force within in the person wielding it. That's why not everybody can wield them. That's that's the way it goes through the storyline way back. As for the lightsabers, as far as I know, it is a laser type. But as for how it's what runs it, how it's charged, it probably has to be charged because if you look at some scenes really closely, you'll see the weapon stored in like a wall unit or whatever. I'm figuring it could be like a recharging station, whatever, for them. But as for the weapons, nobody really knows how physical weapon actually works. But the lightsabers, it's basically the force within the Jedi that's actually powering the lightsaber through the crystal.
Hmm.
Because other than that,
Particle.
it's just an inanimate whatever you call it object.
Inanimate
Okay, so the
object.
beam most commonly used is blasters. Intense beams consisted of compacted high energy particles. So it's a photon particle accelerator essentially. And intense light that could kill or paralyze a target depending on the setting. Blasters range in size and power capable of pistols and
So
large.
let's see. You're saying it's an inanimate object. So that's kind of like the AR-15s. They're an inanimate object till in the wrong hand.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now we need you to run for Congress down here. Maybe you get.
Oh, wait. Blaster mechanics.
Trust me, I get in.
Well, you don't have to have a brain to get in down here anyway. So if you got a brain, you're actually going to really get in.
Oh, I'd
I,
really throw a loop into that punch, wouldn't I?
Mm.
I found it. Okay. Instead of firing a coherent beam of light like a Arctic laser, the blaster fires a compressed, focused, high-energy particle beam that was very destructive, commonly referred to as a bolt. Generating the bolt relied on two components, a gas cartridge filled with energy-rich blaster gas, typically Tibiana, and a power pack. When the blaster was fired, a small amount of gas moved from the cartridge through the heater valve into the
Okay.
gas converter, commonly called as the
Come
exciter.
on.
The power pack energized the gas as it passed through the acculator. This is very in detail.
Wonder if that's where Yamaha got the name for their snowmobile.
Maybe.
No comment.
Yamaha had
So
an exciter.
ammunition is a gas
Yamaha.
cartridge,
Yamaha.
a
Oh.
gas cartridge, and a
The
power
Yama
cell.
dogs. It was a Yama dog. That's what did it. A Yama dog ate it.
Okay, I got this. So an energy cell, essentially.
Um.
Where's my showcase?
Okay.
Don't think too hard on that, son. The energy cell might explode.
I know, right?
Yeah, we
Oh,
are not
crap.
going to approve you because you are probably a scammer. So we are going to deny that.
Materials.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're going to decline you. Riverside works at Listen Mountaintop Caleb. Do that. Listen Wilkes Park. Okay.
Okay, so the kyber crystal is what actually powers the lightsaber. You don't have to have any force to use it, just skill.
Same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
In Tibaana, however the hell you pronounce that. Let's go search and pronounce.
What am I missing here? There's the Wendy's. What the fuck was right there? I forget. Uh-oh.
You Wendy's.
Something is missing.
You want some coupons before you go there?
No.
I got
No, I'm not going to
a bunch of
Wendy's.
Wendy's coupons.
That's
Let's see. Buy one, get one free. 6-piece chicken nuggets.
I'm not going to Wendy's.
You could buy one, get 100 free. You still wouldn't go there.
I like
Okay.
Especially if it smells like fish.
I mean, it takes
There
them
we go.
forever to make your food,
Give
but
me tuna, rainbow trout, cod, salmon. That'll be good.
All right, so I found one material we can have on there called Tibena.
Death Valley Junction.
You
You
know
could
what
always
he's doing,
mine
right,
for
Jim?
kyber crystals.
How are these people getting on this
No, that would
website?
require a factory. Get on what website?
On
Actually,
yard
Jim, that
sale
wouldn't go
page.
hard.
My
It's
what?
a local yard
What?
sale page.
Oh, I don't know.
No, but I
Yes,
mean, I
people
can
are like,
create a crystal in
no.
the blender. We just got to figure out how we're gonna places had like a couple of million of them.
We're gonna
Okay,
decline
so
you.
how about we have a cave and use the global company script to where you bring something there that produces a pallet, aka a crystal.
I don't know where you live.
Well,
So.
That's possible. Say fuel.
See, my idea was doing the same thing as we were going to do with gold. You go and you get this product and this product, put them into whatever, and out spits fucking crystals.
Yep.
Instead of gold,
And then we take
you get
and then we
crystals.
take it to another plant that makes lightsabers.
That'll work.
God.
That's cool as fuck.
Then everybody would have a lightsaber. All right, tab. I gotta go find out if something's missing from my map over here.
That's a big project, but if we're all
Only
doing
missing
it,
from the map
that's...
is your brain.
I don't know. It's already
Okay,
snowing on the fucking map, so.
What am I doing?
Summer. Beep 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 beep.
I'm gonna get lost. Is what I'm gonna do. I don't know my way around this map. Fucking jackass made it. I don't know who he is. Dun, 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 dun.
Search. Find.
Oh, cool. So Tibena can be used as a heating fuel on many planets.
Whoa, there's a tree in the road. How the fuck did that happen?
It can be refined into a solid or a liquid state to be useful. It is used as a gas form to power blasters or other weaponry. A type called non-sealed timid was used as a hyperdrive coolant. Wow, so this one product could be used for a couple different things. That's kind of a good thing if we were going to add in materials.
Mm-hmm.
During the Clone Wars, clone troopers used Tibana to heat their listening posts on the Risha moon. The Rebel Alliance attacked the large supply of the Empire's gas, which was being mined from a...
20. Wait, was it 200? No, 22,800. Okay.
I gotta check that. Make sure it's not.
Wow. This gas goes way far back, actually, guys. This is kind of super nerdy for So the Battle of Endar, it was over this gas.
That's what's there.
Road Squadron led an aerial assault on Cloud City. That primary objective was to secure as many gas platforms as
That's
possible.
what's here. My gas station. That's what's in this spot. All right. We have solved the problemo. It's the gas station that's missing from there. Not really
Yeah,
missing. It's right
missing.
there.
Missing, is it?
The gas station's actually right there. What the hell is that? Sausage and peppers pasta sauce? What if I could go to use that on?
We're gonna have rigatoni tonight.
Oh, okay.
This
That
is
sounds good.
going for Walmart
Oh,
to
something
get
other than
this
pizza, Jim.
Wagner woman sauce in, so that's what we're having. And she picked out the Italian sausage, so hopefully it's
Durasteel.
But there was a guy that got some the other day, and he said the second time he's bought it, he said it's awesome. Yeah. Ooh, it's snowing.
So Durasteel is able to
Where'd
protect
that come
against
from?
kinetic damage. It was
Where'd
often
that come
used as a
from?
defensive.
Christmas 2 years ago, Joe and Danielle.
Did you forget about it?
No, I've cleaned off enough fucking space. I threw a bunch of shit away.
You know what? I remember that now. That's pretty. And you put water in it and shit?
Look at it. It's running.
Oh, it's fucking cool.
It's got its little fountain going over there.
I like it. Did you show
Jeez
Ashley?
Louise.
No, she hasn't paid no
She
attention.
like
She just
monkeys.
goes
I
by
like
and
it. I like it.
stares at me through the doorway.
She likes to creep you.
Yeah, that's what she does. She stares at me through the doorway.
Come here. Look at his little fountain. He got that for Christmas 2
crap.
years ago. But it actually works.
Why do you have gloves on and strapped to your wrists?
Dyeing her hair.
Is that not
Because
obvious?
I pointed out that her roots was showing the
So,
other day. And she's been
Well, scrap the rest. I
self-conscious
won't
ever
probably haven't
since.
say bend over yet.
Correct. She's an asshole.
Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, so blaster power packs are actually the same gas as the gas that's used to ignite.
Well, that's good.
So the
Makes it easier.
yeah, dude, it's one-stop shop here.
Yeah.
So these power packs carried both a small electrical storage unit, such as a battery or other device, and a quantity of compressed spin-sealed Tibena gas for the rifle, basically.
I think Durasteel goes all the way back to the old Republic.
Yeah, I added
Yeah.
Durasteel to my list, so I have a showcase going right now of all the different materials we can use on Dropbox that eventually I'll invite you guys to. I'm just kind of copying anything I can find.
Yeah, once we know exactly what we need to do, we can just change things around and rename the
Okay, let me
mining
try this
stuff.
shit again. Then I get all the files put back in that 3D that disappeared when I fucked up.
I didn't do it. I did not do it. I did not do it. I
This
swear to
should finish
fucking
my
God, I
fix,
did
and then I
not
can
do
send
it.
it back to do one test and send it back to Jim there to finish your seasons painting, whatever.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
That won't take long. Then I just got to do the placeables.
Plants.
And I'm going to take his Quonset huts that he's got on there and use the ones that I have probably off Robillard Flats on there and just recolor them back to the steel color instead of the red and white and steel. Then he'll have animated doors on his Quonset huts. Because he's got like 3 or 4 of them on the mat that are used as storage buildings.
Yeah, but remember, he's the one that taught me how to get the animated doors working in the map.
Yeah, but I've already got them as placeables. So just
Yeah.
drop them right into place, put the XML in, done.
You know, Cody, it took me even after you told me that. You know how long it took me to figure that damn shit out. What it was the on create. They renamed the on create line. It was one ear, and then the what calls the positive and negative was also renamed. That's what threw me off.
Oh.
right? That's it. Everything there was exactly what threw me off. I said, and once I redid the copy down, create from the working one, and edited the lines in the actual XML calls. I said, the Walmart that's in Ravenport, that's built into the map, and that's
Yep.
got all the doors working through the XML.
Yep.
Okay.
All through the
That's
XML.
yeah, yeah. It's got a full warehouse in there too, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, a Walmart with a warehouse. Even the liquor store's got 2 doors you can put stuff in the back too. So
More. We got to put
yeah,
lots of rum
try
in
this
there.
again. Save.
Fucking pallets,
All
pallets.
right, so we can make ration packs too that the Imperials will buy from us.
Hmm.
So we
I
can.
think I got an idea too as well.
Okay.
You know how you can put sand and gravel and stuff on the map?
Hmm.
I think we should have an area of road or whatever going through a pass that has to be physically shoveled out before you can get into it.
That'd be cool.
Because if you because the thing is the train high detail line in the I3D, the last number down is usually set to 4. That's how high you can paint. Now if you increase that, the higher you increase it, the higher the pile you can paint.
Okay.
Like you can have a stat, you can have the pile like beyond like twice, 2 or 3 times the height of my Peterbilt truck. And this way you get that way they got a bit to dig before they can get through, like a proper mountain pass cave in, right?
So what about a rogue mountain, like or a rogue planet? The backline story to this is you're on a rogue planet, and I mean this will really cut back on a lot of detail that we have to do. But
Yeah,
you could basically dig your way to locations and mine the material
yeah,
along the way to make more money and buy more things. Because there's a way to limit the user from purchasing in-game stuff, right? You can completely
yeah.
remove in-game items, and then we just build a game inside of the
Yeah,
engine.
and I
That's
think what we
basically.
do too is that you can still have a few farms around like a small village style. Do the village in that format, and have a few like a few small farms around it that are owned by the farm for start. This way, they got them, and then anything else past that, they have to create. You know, they want to be able to make more farms. They have to do it themselves physically, like create the actual farmland themselves. You know, and then dig it up, whatever it said. But only have a few small farms just around the main central village area, and then
Hmm.
like everything else will be all open world planet. Basically, a central point where they actually land, right?
Yeah. We could do. You know how they do the vegetable and stuff like that. We could
Yeah,
totally do like a global company hydroponics building or something. That.
yeah, that's an idea. Something in Star Wars format, though.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've seen quite a few hydroponics like models of buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Building. All right, I'm writing everything down here. That way we can.
Then I just got to figure out how to put it all
Okay.
together on the map.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I can all wait to the end. Then I got to do around that section, that section. No, my fucking trees will be done. Hooray for boobies. I mean, maps.
Okay, hydroponics.
Let's see. Parang Batani. Now, I don't know if anybody watching the stream is understanding what we're all talking about here, but it's a wild idea, and oh yeah, it has something to do with Star Wars, which I think you pretty much already got. Something that has not been done. Well, it's being done on another map, but it's not Star Wars. Oh, and yeah, I'm responsible for building that one too.
Yeah, that Fallout one is gonna be pretty cool. I love Fallout. That's one of my favorite games.
So Fallout's going to be a
So
little easier. I mean, we don't have to rename a bunch of shit because, well, we're
yeah,
we're on Earth.
yeah. Well, I was so I've found some planets that are free 3D models, so like Dagobah and all that, like that. We could like just put them off out in the distance, like way up high of the map. I mean, we could put a couple different planets out there, honestly. Is that the next?
If you do it right, Colty, you can actually have it so that they go around the sky in the nighttime or whatever, like the sun does.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be written down in the course.
Have them down to a size you see him in a distance, but this way you actually see an extra one and have it like lit up a certain way. But I said this way you in the nighttime you see him go through. If you look up at the sky, you'll see the moon, you'll see the other planets as it's going around. I mean, you can pretty much edit the sky wherever you want because we got to do at least a 4x map, so that way you give a bit more. It gives you a bit more
Yeah,
room to work with the skybox, right?
yeah, it's
The
true.
skybox does have a limit, right? I mean, there may be a way to increase the skybox, but still keep only a 4x map. But like I said, that's all done through the i3ds that load up for that. So I mean, if you load them all from the map, you can pretty much, like I said, do anything you want with that.
Hmm.
Which is what we usually do anyway.
Well, because like when I shot my nuke off into the above atmosphere, like you could see that thing still when it paused. It was 100,000 units away or whatever the hell. You could still see a faint little dot of the flame and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I got a long ways you can work with, but that was on the one. Those are just, I mean, how many 4x maps do we all have going right now? You know what I mean? Like, just one X is a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie.
I only build. I've only done one standard map for somebody, and that was Windfall. Everything else I've ever done has been all 4x because you can do more on them.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I guess this will be a big freaking map.
Well, okay. I mean, technically, if you really want to do this, and I don't know how it would work, um, do like Pleasant Valley. You go to Pleasant Valley's Trello page. There is a 16x base there.
You really want to fucking kill me, don't you?
That's
Man,
huge.
like I said,
Will,
most of it's
will
going to
that
be
load on people's
but
computers though?
most of it's going to be barren land anyway.
Yeah, but is that gonna load on computers?
It'll load on mine.
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, they're actually you go when you go test it out. Go to the Trello page, download their Pleasant Valley Industries. That is a 16x map they're making with production and everything on it.
Hmm.
Just easy way to test it out.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can sign up for that big of a map. That's fucking huge. That's a lot of work. I mean, that'd be years before we got that done.
I'm disappointed in you two. Jeez.
You really want to do a 16x Star Wars map, huh? Damn. Well,
I figure it's either go big or go home.
yeah, true. You know what? This is pretty big.
It's a
I
one of a
mean,
kind. It's going to be a one of a kind, one of a time deal that I think between the three of us and um, if we can weasel a few other people to help us. I'm not mentioning no names right now. You know what I mean? I said
yeah.
to help with detail and stuff like that. I mean, okay. As for adding in the production, the stuff like that, I don't have any issues with it. I got no problem doing it. I got no problem painting the materials like the materials that you're going to mine, whatever. I got no problem doing that. I can do that, and I mean, literally, I can have all that put in the map in a day, easy. Okay, for
Okay.
example, my 4X semi-auto map, all that outside land, I designed that, and I had it all painted, level, or all put down, and everything, all textures within a couple of hours of just designing it. I mean, well,
All
mind
right.
you, it took a couple of weeks for him to put all the 200 or 300 million trees in it, but I mean, I said I wanted a forest, but I got the
I
biggest rainforest
asked
in the
you.
world. So,
I asked you. I told you.
Well, cool.
oh,
I
by
just
the way,
want you.
my map won't be seasons ready for quite some time because um, the trees will have to be completely deleted and redone. I said for FS19 trees. Yeah, and this
Yeah,
time he won't do them for me. He said so.
it's a lot of work.
You think? I'll get this. I'll get this fixed sooner or later on your map. I put it in. It's like, why did it frick up again? Everything delete again. Then I realized when I copied the line for the actual file, I had to change into a PNG. I keep forgetting your map is marked map US, and ours is just marked map,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't read it, so it automatically deleted all the son of a beep 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 beep.
Wasn't my fault.
That'd be nice right now.
Wasn't my fault. Cannot blame me for that one.
Okay, that's the material put back in. That's the line put back in down there.
Am I
18
done
to
with this
19
fucking
still on
spline finally? No, I'm not done with this spline finally. I was hoping I'd be done with this spline, but I'm not.
Go home.
Almost done with this spline, folks. Almost done with it. This is the last section. Apparently,
Actually,
I need to do solar trees here. Not having pizza, but I'm still having Italian. Go figure. Alright, that one is fucking with my head.
son of a bitch.
Look, we've been through this before. I know she was a bitch, but you don't have to keep calling me that, especially when I'm streaming. I mean, it's just rude. At least you're picking on that one and not the other one that's dead. Not that it really matters.
Copy that.
Collapse.
Over the hair. Now I got to put over right. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna screw up the other map. I'm getting this file up too. Look, I got the original Ravenport 4X seasons. I said over in another freaking folder.
I don't know. You move stuff around and then you get all clusterfucked and confused. Delete the spline.
Bleep bleep spine. 235.
Do I actually have any of this? No, I have not even used this one. I'm not going to use it. Delete.
Ground diffuse. Ground normal.
Ground clutter normal. I have objects placed. Delete. And delete.
218, 219. Okay.
And just like that, all of the main trees are done except for a few little spot places in between buildings and whatnot.
Okay, this one is. Oops, don't double click. 218.
It only took me almost 3 days to put all these trees back.
But it's gonna be better though, Jim, in the long run.
I like my old trees.
I know you like your old trees, but you got to think of the season part.
Fuck seasons. I don't like seasons. I'm only doing this because other people like seasons. I'll play the old map. I like my old trees.
I'd say something else, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
Don't you picking on my wife.
You said it, not me.
You said nothing. I already know what you're thinking.
Never care if you come back with them gloves again.
That was my daughter that did that. She's dyeing her hair.
Did what?
My daughter is dyeing her hair again.
Getting ready for Halloween, is she?
No, it'll be red again. She's a strawberry blonde, but she likes her hair a little redder than strawberry.
Actually, I like redhead temperanets.
My oldest is a redhead, so.
Unfortunately, there's not many redhead or brunette Asian women, so
that can be arranged.
Now, copy this file.
They sell hair dye every day.
Map US this time.
Map
22,800.
US? Did he just say map US? I swear he said map
22,800.
US.
What am I missing? What am I
Ass
freaking
again.
missing?
Him and talking about ass again. What do with him?
22,800 is the density map ID. 43,800 is the material ID. That puts that up here. And 22,700 is custom machinery, which I have to freaking add. Back up top, go back down to the bottom of the file line. Back into the other map.
No, I do not want that. What
Mommy,
this
can I go
one?
jump off a cliff now?
Depends how high it is.
3,050 feet.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mommy.
We're just gonna make sure we gotta make sure the job gets completed. That's all. The little ones, they just don't complete the job.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. There's razor sharp rocks pointed up, sticking up from the bottom of the cliffs.
I've seen people survive that shit. I mean, don't you ever watch movies?
I'll be the lucky one to survive.
That's what I'm saying, man. Don't you ever watch movies? Because people survive that stuff all day long.
Okay, do I have it fucking done this time? It's fine.
He said fucking done. He's not joking around. He's fucking done.
Save. Cats, FS90 Paradise, Maps, Maps US, for the 10,000th fucking time. Anybody figured out by now it is not a PG freaking stream.
No, there is a rating on it. Yeah, we're good there.
Rated ass?
We're good there. We are definitely good there. I made sure there's a rating on this stream.
That's good. Shit.
Does this PV blank map load up no errors?
Should.
Sweet.
It should. Keyword.
Well, we did strip down the 1.8 the map he released that had that he edited with in his last stream, so to make a base, which has all his crops and everything already into it, all the it's already seasons ready, the whole 9 years. I mean, you can always Jim can always try to get you a copy of that one.
Yeah, just
This
so
one has
anybody
mining in it, right?
Yeah, just so anybody knows that's watching the stream, he's going to release this anyway once he's get it completed out. He's already done one, so it's not like I'm stealing something. We know how you people are. Oh no, he's stealing something.
I still find it funny how he wouldn't answer because remember when Never sent the questions to him for us?
Yep.
And he never bothered to respond to them. Yet he did a tutorial live stream to help old man from friggin' Rickyville.
Yep.
Really? I lost all respect for Dave because of that.
That was bullshit what he did.
See, I just found that if I just stay off the chat and shit like that, I don't piss people off.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I have an issue where I want to say something, but I fucking don't.
Yeah, that's called restraint.
Exactly.
I have a problem with restraint. I don't usually use it.
Yeah, you know,
that's
that's
why
every
I have to
man's
handle
problem.
mystery because it's more fun.
That's life's mystery, though, Jim. You know, every man has to deal with their temper in some way or another.
No, life's mystery is why in the hell they put the apple tree in the middle of Adam and Eve's area anyway.
I think it's a sexual reference.
Eagle 355th knows. I will call that motherfucker right out, right in the stream. I don't give a fuck who hears me.
Well, you do know that Eagle's past life he was Eve, right?
He was something. he can blame whatever it is he wants on the reason why he does what he does, and people can defend him for that or whatever.
Oh no,
A thief is a fucking
it's
thief.
you guys got some call stack stuff. Get terrain height at world position argument one wrong type. Attempt to perform a rhythmic on local terrain height and it's not too bad. Error, failed to open train 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that's because
Upstate.
it's probably still being called from the XML, which is.
Oh yeah, all the farm IDs got to be defined.
Yep. Yeah,
No.
it's not a perfect blank. It's just a quick strip. Prep it for
Oh
another
yeah,
map. All the XMLs will have to be redone, and
yeah, it's not loading on mine at all. Waiting at least. It hasn't froze.
it might be something to do with seasons too. Seasons will stop it from loading. It'll say map
I don't have.
complete, but then it won't load.
I don't have seasons installed. Does it need to have seasons installed?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it locked up on Prime arithmetic on local terrain height.
It's probably because it's
Good, I guess
stripped.
I gotta fix Jim stripping.
You're gonna play with my stripper.
I gotta fix Jim's stripper.
Huh. You can send the stripper this way when you're done.
Yep.
Oh, so you like sloppy seconds then?
I don't mind as long as you clean up. Clean this shit up. Wait, is this PG-13 in here too?
I still like the meet her. Right?
No, is it 19?
I like to meet her in person.
Adult.
You know?
It's adult.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I want to meet her in person too. She's absolutely awesome.
As long as we don't get too sexually explicit in here, and yeah.
Okay. Well,
derogatory stuff. You know the stuff that they like to ban you over.
Yeah, I gotcha. I don't think we've talked derogatory too much.
Oh, give me a break. The woman showing 90% of her cleavage gets all the views, and you haven't banned on that shit yet.
That's because they're fucking watching it.
They're hitting that like button. They're like, yeah.
They're probably donating to them too.
Them motherfuckers are probably her top subscribers.
Save the tatas. That's how I believe in things. You know.
Okay.
Like I said once before, if I was fucking some little teeny bopper with my fucking cleavage showing, I'd probably have thousands of fucking subscribers.
Oh man, I'd be president right now if I had a pair of boobs. Okay.
There is one guy that did that, right?
He got boobs and became president. No, I meant
he was the one that was trying to Playboy. So.
I mean, like, legitimately was born a girl, not if I wanted to change to be one. Yeah, it still hasn't loaded. Mission.
It's not gonna then. There's something in it that's missing and it's having a fit and.
You know, Sophie, that's one image I didn't want in my brain tonight.
I didn't do it. I swear.
Picturing you as a woman.
Well,
now I want to go play GTA 5 to shoot something.
Oh, when in doubt, pull out.
That's not what she said.
So
no, I went on because I wanted the. If you go on within a certain amount of days on GTA Online, you get the $1 million in your account. Is that on around the 9th? So, but I went in. I was playing a casino.
Nice.
No.
Hell, okay. I gotta load up the other fucking map too. After
let's try this. I think I got.
Hello there, Munchkin Puppy. How you doing? Welcome back up here onto my desk.
This is the wrong way 3D 4 or 5 times on fucking run.
My puppy wanted to come in and say hi.
Hi, puppy. Bye, puppy.
No, I won't make her sing for everybody like I did the other day.
Better fucking not. I'll come through this mic and wring your fucking neck.
I'm gonna delete
I was
this off
watching
of
the
our.
stream one night, and he did that, and it was only like a second, and I automatically just closed the stream, went to bed.
I've totally taken this off of our Patreon. You're so bad.
Now,
Delete.
seasons mod. We'll take that in and that in. I need a truck to test, so we'll take this one in. Okay.
All right, back to my map then.
That's actually what I'm trying to load now. I think I got
Well,
I think I got it fixed. I think I got Jim's fuck up fixed now.
Messages. Mr. Miller, where are you?
You're not still waiting at this bus stop, is there?
oh yeah, I forgot I have the speeder bike.
Hmm.
I haven't even touched that one yet. Spaced it.
You gotta. I wish we had a way of putting making a script to that. If the driver of the speeder bike gets hit by a branch or something else, is that he gets ejected from the vehicle.
That'd be funny.
It's like automatic exit.
Boom, boom.
Lost my cheese and crackers.
Listen to this. All right, you nerds. Version 2 of the Wilson Pacesetter edit is here. I added more lights to it and also added a handcuff of custom color options to the tarp. So enjoy. 7L Farms.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll
You
sync
got
with
kind of
mine.
a Bueller. Bueller.
Who is 7L Farms?
I don't know.
Oh
I'm an
shit!
idiot if you ask me.
Why is everything white?
7L Farms is just another eagle.
Really?
Oh, I'm gonna put more color select on already color select vehicles. It's said and say, oh look what I did. And I'm like, whoop de doo! If I can do that in 5 minutes.
It would take me
Mm.
6.
That's how fast I can do stuff. Is that he was trying to get a bumper off the back of a thing for his logging trailers. He sent it to me, and literally in under 5 minutes, I had the bumper separated, exported, and sent back to him.
Well, not everybody can be
All I
freaking
got
awesome
back
like
from
that,
him
you
is
know?
a giant WTF about AW modding.
Because why are they doing the same friggin' error? Add density map height, maximum number of height types already registered. It's a freaking everything in there is fucking base.
Well, you guys have a
It's all
good
basic shit
All
into
right,
it.
you have a good one.
we have a good one.
I can't believe that takes a lot of balls to steal from somebody's Patreon, leak it, and also ask money for other people's fucking mods. Good going, AW modding. You are the epitome of a douchebag. And I am saying that on live stream. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope the
Well,
fuck you see it. Ay, 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 ay. Fucking people. Alright, I need to go zoom, zoom, zoom here because I need to see the road. Oh, I can't. That's too fucking high for that now. So. Tip collisions. Farmland. Well, I own all that. I really don't want to have to paint all the fucking roads white. I already did that on 2 fucking maps. I gotta do it on a 3rd. Absolute dumbass shit.
Oh, yeah, another option I can do here.
What one am I on? What one am I on? I am on Farmland ID 1.
Okay, so that's still not working. Everything I've done is right, but it's that I'm gonna try converting the season mask yearly over to PNG and try that way.
I am not painting this map this way. Fuck this shit. I'll finish what I'm doing right here. We'll be able to plow around the farm. If anybody wants to plow the rest of this map, guess what? Buy the land. Sound fair? I think that's fair.
Mhm.
I've already done it on Ravenport. I'm not. This map is just going to be a pain in the ass. What am I got going on here? Facebook, something. Something has lit up.
Open the map, open GE, save it. And, if it doesn't load with the season file this time, I'll load it without the season file and see if it actually loads without it and see. See if I get the same mirror. Because that technically is the only here and it stopped me from loading. So even though I redid the train detail height file 4 times now, and the lines in the I3D are right, so. Yeah, the Middle East, your map opens fast in GE, Goldie.
Yeah, it's because it's small. It's a very small little map.
Where's the other Discord? Yeah, there ain't nobody in there, so I ain't gonna go to his channel. What the hell? I got new unreads in general chat. Oh, someone's getting dinged.
That was
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
surprisingly enough me.
All right. Let me see here. I want to double check my snow mask. I think it should be good. Seasons. All right, that snow mask should be fine. So let's just do another save. Park my happy ass right in front of the house. That's where my camera will be. Olivia, you staring out the window. Nobody's paying attention to you, huh? Right, in a little while, I might sit back and watch a movie, and you can sit with me. I gotta take a break someday.
Right?
After I do all
I'll
my
take a break when
XMLs.
I'll take a break after I die.
Don't do that. Don't die. Right,
Oh, don't
Olivia?
worry. I'm not good enough to go upstairs, and I'm too bad to go downstairs. So I'm gonna be staying in purgatory anyway. So
Just keep the bottle of lotion close.
what?
I said, just keep the bottle of lotion close.
Mm. No, I'm just hoping that the woman has the same issues. So. Now, if you're going to go down with a woman, you're going to hell because. So,
Says I have 4
Oh,
people viewing. I don't know where they're viewing from because it looks like I got bots in my users in chat.
I'm just going to load up the map with seasons and nothing else.
I'm going to refresh my stream because it still says I have 4 people viewing, and it looks like they're all bots.
oh, cool. It's all going AI nowadays, anyways. So
They might not be bots, but nobody talks. Now since I have 3. Talk, folks. Say something. We know you want to.
Hola,
Hello?
señorita.
See,
Sueda's muy bonita.
here's the thing, folks that are watching. Someone told me in order to make my stream more fun, I need to be interactive with my viewers. It's not a one-way street.
I know. I got the same problem when I stream. It's like, is anybody there?
It's not a one-way street, folks. I can't interact with those that are watching if they don't say anything.
I was watching one stream one time and nobody was like, "Is anybody there?" And I typed in the chat, "No."
Nobody. It's all gone.
Well, I got other people that host it, so I don't know where they're watching from. Oh, look, this AW modding. He's posted a front loader.
Oh,
Yeah, that's on the Patreon.
isn't that
I wonder where
just?
he got it from.
Probably the one he released along to me.
Uh huh.
The one that was only on Patreon, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I got the admin to remove that off Modland too, by the way.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
getting
I
it off
couldn't get it
this
off the
fucking
other
site,
sites.
modsfs19.com.
Yeah,
How do we get it off this site? Because
find a way to contact them.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna try to load the map without the seasons mod loaded. At least see if the tip in functions are there, but
Yeah, I sent this to Miller, Winston. And I sent
yeah.
the link to that guy's Patreon and everything else. So
Mm-hmm.
that should be more than enough information for Miller to start doing what they do.
Getting rid of it.
I wanted to download the newest seasons of new version of season mod.
What do I got open here? I got 2 different things with textures open. That's the old map. I don't need that open. I don't need 2 of these open. I don't need that
No,
open.
map load it with no issues.
Ow.
Without the seasons loaded.
Oh. All right, let's go
Just
for a ride. Let's go see how the trees look before I start editing the
warning:
placeables.
physics non-CPU collision mesh for horse main component 1 being cooked at runtime. This will not work on consoles.
What did you do to your horse?
Horse main component 1.
Oh, that.
Something in Colty's map. It's his fault, not mine.
Yeah.
Did you get it
It
to
has.
actually load it?
Well, I got the map to load without seasons, not with seasons.
That error's always been
I'm still
there.
getting that error saying it's not enough height hubs, even though I do have that fixed.
I think it has to
Like,
do with my horse stable placeable. That error, but it's been there for a long time.
yeah,
So
but I did get rid of the other error that showed up in the log. So
nice.
But there's probably more logs in now.
I'm gonna
hang
end
on.
up having to put this on another base.
Let's see. I bet you Dino caves. I guess the local dealer is the closest thing there. And nope, wrong button. Cars. Of course, I want to take the good-looking truck, not the horrible truck.
Meow, 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 meow. Myself some money, or I ain't gonna get anything. I suppose.
Now,
I
where
don't
in
know
the
what
hell do I
she's
go to
cooking,
find
but
materials
she
here?
must be burning the bottom of the fucking pan. Alright, we're gonna buy the big old Oshkosh like I always do. Let's go for a ride.
Up by the main shop there, Colty, if you remember, is that all sand piles that's supposed to be there?
Yeah, there's some random piles of tester stuff.
Yeah, because it's looks like all sand here. Yeah, all the piles are sand.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. At one point they were all the different materials on the map.
Uh-oh, I got trees in my road.
Well, let me just test something.
Yikes.
Do you have a silo on this to get materials from, or not?
Yeah. Trying to think. There's one
I mean, to get
Trader
test materials out
Joe's.
of.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
go to Trader Joe's up there.
Okay, so I need. I wonder if I got enough to get a trailer for this thing.
Lease it.
Does that in-game truck have a twist in the back? Yes, it does.
No, you don't. You don't have
It's
the
gonna be
edited
funny.
version of the silo that I use for testing.
No, I have it, but I just don't have it loaded because I want it to see everything loads. So I'm gonna buy this trailer. It's funny.
That thing has everything in it.
I got in-game 2014 pickup hauling a farm tech trailer.
Nice.
If I can back up to it. There you go. Now, where am I at? Oops. I'm at the
I'm not
shop,
deleting these
Trader
trees. I'm
Joe's,
just
Trader
gonna
Joe's. Where
move
the hell
them.
is Trader Joe's? Wow, way up north. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, guys, north to Alaska.
It's all right.
Go up by my chateau.
Whoa. Okay, I see an issue with the textures already, so I don't even have to go any further. Because where the sand is, if you knock it down a bit, the coal starts showing up from the front. So I still got that texture issue. So I have to.
So that could be what the problem is. It's something to do with that.
No, because I've never I've had that texture issue before without having to worry about this. But it was loading. Whoa! What
Oh,
the heck? Okay, that's it. I just jackknifed with the trailer for some strange and unknown reason.
I'm waiting for mine to load so I can go move some trees.
Considering only the front axle on this trailer is actually touching the ground. Whoa! No! Don't you dare get stuck here. Come on, get on the friggin' road, dumbass. Well, at least I'm heading the right way.
Why is this not responding?
I know what it is. The faster I go, the more control I lose.
My God,
Oh, that's why I'm loading the wrong map. Duh. That might explain why it didn't load, folks.
that may help.
Yeah, it would help if I actually loaded an FS19 map instead of a 17 map.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm sitting here wondering why the map's not loading. Duh. Olivia, go get me a soda. Olivia? Her ears perked up, but she's not moving. Little fucker.
Okay, that follow up there is not working. They're not picking up the trailer anymore.
Got a dog.
Come on.
I got a dog.
Sea
See,
dog.
it's a dog. It's a little dog. Don't ask Alexa what it is. Good. Stupid thing didn't light up.
Ask Alexis what's between her legs.
She won't understand the question. I kid you not, it won't understand the question.
Mm.
I already asked it to show me the boobies, and it wouldn't do that either.
Show me the boobies.
Damn Alexa.
It's not boobies you gotta ask for, it's tits.
Wax on, wax off.
Well, maybe I should ask it what to show me its udders. Then I don't know.
Show me the udders. That might work.
Oh, hello. Hi, Yeeter. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, this is the TP one, wasn't it?
Yes,
Okay, that's why it's the.
that's why I was saying maybe we should just put it on another base.
I hate to say it, but yeah, we're gonna have to, Jim. We got no choice. That's not gonna work because if not, we're gonna. I can't get rid of that area, and I've done exactly the same way as I did your season's map, and
Right.
uh, I got yours working perfectly with that, and we also got the Fallout one that said with all the materials already down.
So keep in mind, guys, I don't have the same materials on my map that you guys have stock because I have Bruxite and
Oh no, that's not an issue because if we take his
okay.
map and then remove the additional crops,
Hmm.
like if we put the I can edit that other map to basically just all I gotta do is go into the i3D, go down to where the crops are loaded, remove that, and then go to the fill type one and remove them there, and just leave you with base crops. You should there should be enough to put all those
Well,
materials back into that one, right?
I mean, he's not
Yeah.
using that as a farming map, so we could basically
Yeah,
just
exactly. We can
ignore
strip
the
out
crops and go.
all the additional crap, and I can still add in the seasons part of it to that one. Well, it's already seasons already there. All I got to do is remove the extra crap and then add in just change the materials to match his.
Yeah.
Right? I
I'd
mean,
have
That
to.
sand
works.
and gravel is going to be the same.
I'd
And
end up
obviously, we got
having to
concrete
repaint
and
the
stuff too,
entire
so we
map,
can.
but other than that,
Yeah. Well, that's the reason I got to redo my mining map is because I had the TP ones in mine, and I added in gold in that too, mine, right?
right?
Hmm.
So by doing this, I have to change mine anyway. But luckily mine's at the beginning part of it. So,
Okay.
but I mean, but I mean, that's not an issue because we can by loading it up, at least we can see what other areas are there, and it seems like only that horse main component one is the only thing I can is just go up through the list here.
Well, since Farmageddon is already set up, it's got everything in it, including
Yeah,
onion and carrots and all that shit. All we got to do is reorder where the carrots show up,
yeah,
and it'll be ready for
yeah.
the
That's
next
that's the
patch.
only other area you have in your map there, as far as I can tell, with it running, trying to run the machinery is that non CPU collision mesh. So, and that just means just all I got to do is turn off rigid body for it. That's all I had to fix. We'll fix that, right?
Mm.
Hmm.
And
So.
then what I'll do is I'll fix that gym first, and then I can export the stuff out to the other map, right?
Hmm.
Like do the dim map and the textures, whatnot.
So you mean you want to export it to a 4x base, or do you want me to set it in the middle of the 4x base?
I'll send it to you because I want to get my Hot Wheels finish tomorrow. Well, I don't want to get it tomorrow because I want to stream tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
and so you can do that. And then what I'll do then is the weekend I'm going to get my mining map set over to a new base. Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm stripping all the base crops or all the extra crops out because I don't need. I might leave tobacco in. I might
Mm-hmm.
leave tobacco and hemp in my as additional crops, and that's about it.
Well, we don't actually
Oh.
have to strip crops out. If people want to plow a
Yeah.
field somewhere, they can start a
Well, see, no,
farm
because
on
I
it.
want to make cigars. See?
So I'll just make a copy of the Farmageddon
This is not an in-game
files.
JCB, is it? The Colty, or is it?
No, that thing's edited a
I kind
lot,
of figured
a little
So,
bit.
so what I'll do is I'll just make a copy of the
the slides a
Farmageddon
bit though.
folder and rename it.
Whoa! You might want to work on the steering of that.
Probably.
Oh crap! I just lost control going down over that ramp. Mind you, it's not a level ramp you got there either.
Uh-uh.
I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck with this thing.
I mean, just because we put it on a 4X base doesn't mean we have to have a 4X map either. We can keep it the same size.
Well, yeah, because everything out past the outside your center dim map is going to be can be all water,
Right.
Colty. You can actually I can have the outside of your map like water. But you got a mountain range on as your border, don't you?
Yeah, we just have the borders, the
Yeah, because
collisions.
you're not going to see it. Yeah, you're not going to see it passing anyway. So, well, what I'll do is I'll take his dim map and I'll put it inside of the other dim map because I
Right,
can run that through my other program, right?
right.
Because
Exactly how I do
it's
it.
an automatic dead center, yeah.
The only thing you'd have to do, I mean, to save painting, is you'd
Yeah.
have to resize all of his if they're the same size to the next size, half the size. Then put, them right on the center of the originals as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll have to redo each of the files
Right,
in the maps or the map US folder. Yeah, that's normal. So just because I've done that a few times. It said and is just to open up both in GIMP
hmm
and just copy and paste one over to the other and just re-export it back out.
right.
Yeah,
But as far as the painting part of it, say his are 48 or 40 by whatever,
yeah.
and the other ones are 40 by whatever, you got to cut his down to half the size, and then put his over the other one in the center, anchor it, export it back out, and then his, dirt will be where the dirt's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Uh,
That's
you you're talking to me like I haven't done this
Yeah,
before.
but you know what I'm saying, because that's what we'll have to do to all of his files, all his paint and all that.
Yes, Jim. Like I just said, I
Okay,
have done that before.
I know. I'm just saying. That's all. Just saying.
My Sunny Island map was a 2x map.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do it with my Sunny Island map every fucking file.
That's
Why
same
is your
thing.
loader Why is your loader bucket chrome, Colty?
Loader bucket.
Yeah, his
Oh,
Magsy loader bucket is completely chrome.
I don't know. All right, this thing is ready finally. All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it running.
Whoa.
I'm gonna leave it running, and I'm gonna go check to make sure.
I think your equipment got a mind of its own there, Colty.
We'll make sure all the trees are out of the way.
The heck? Holy crap, Colty! Your map is dangerous.
This map is
I
dangerous.
wouldn't want to fall on them blades. Holy crap! Jesus Christ! This slice and dice a car in like 10 seconds.
Slices and dices. It's the miracle map.
Think maybe we could put Eagle through that?
Please, please.
Oh, this is so friggin' cool, Colty.
I've already got someone headed that direction. I said, well, if you end up actually
What are you
in West
looking at?
Virginia, let me know.
Your hidden lift here, and up near the yellow big freaking crusher you got up there.
Uh-huh. Oh
That's
yeah,
fucking cool.
there's a lot that could be built up there. Beardshot never got on with it with me. You know, I've done all this by myself. I just
Yeah,
didn't
so we're
really.
going to do you a favor. We're going to put this on we're going to put it on a 4x base, but what we're going to do is we're going to leave it 2x size. This way, your mountain range will cover most of it, but everything else outside that will be water. This way, if you ever want to expand somewhere, like make a tunnel out there or whatever, make a hidden island somewhere.
Oh,
You know,
there's hidden tunnels up by where you're hanging out in the glass factory. Go
yeah,
under the ground, and it's the start to some tunnel expansion, like down in there.
yeah.
I don't know if you saw that or not.
Well, I went
But
down this one here to the big crusher, but that's all I can see right now. So I guess we're down the wrong platform. But other no, but this way, because it's a way to get. We'll make sure you got the proper material in.
Mhm.
And that because we're going to strip all the extra crops out of the Pleasant Valley map, and do it that way. This way, you'll have all your materials minerals you have in here.
Okay, cool.
And I think
I want to
your
add
vehicle's got a mind of their own.
probably.
So I tried driving that other loader, and I almost went in the crusher. Wish you could have get that other racetrack done.
The really big one.
Yeah, the one with all the curves.
Yeah, that needs a lot of work.
The drag strip came out pretty good though. I mean, that was worth my time to get that over to you.
Yeah, yeah. I went through and I think I probably spent the most time on that. But then I looked at the file size of this
Yeah.
map, and I was like, holy shit, because it's the shapes file is already too big for my server. Is what it says, anyways, on the
Yeah,
airwall.
yeah. You don't have to worry about that. As long as you keep your map below 1.7, it'll still go up on the server.
Okay.
It's this one. Is this going to show that as an error? Because trust me, look at that. Look at Ravenport. We get that. That's the only error. That's the only error on Jim's map is the chase file size. That's it. Other than that, it's 100% error free.
Yep.
God, you really got to clean the garbage around this dump up. Gee. Only Colty to have this kind of a friggin' mess.
What do I do
This
if I
looks
drive right
suspicious.
straight into a fucking light pole?
Uh,
I'm not getting involved in whatever you think is suspicious.
Okay, let's.
this can raise and lower vehicles on this too, correct?
Yep.
Oh, cool. You actually got the pistons below it working? Oh, no, that's friggin' sweet. They look familiar.
Wait a second. Stream. Can you stream right now?
Ew.
You.
Give me a sec. I got to tab out. With here.
I just want to see what you're looking at.
Go live. Give me a second to get back in here, but.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm just driving around aimlessly looking for trees that are in the middle of roads.
Oh yeah. That's the plate off of a hitch that I blew up times 10.
I thought
This is before I got this was
Somebody's breaking up. Oh, somebody is breaking up. Oh, wait, we got trees right here that are gonna go. So let's see here.
Everybody's roboting right
Okay,
now.
there you
That's all I hear.
go.
Let me go back up top now. Could you make it go any faster?
Yep. Oh, fucking time you select a damn tree. That was probably.
It'll go faster if you change the keyframes in the animated XML. But this is, I don't know, about elevator speed.
That's actually how King Merc was starting to get a working elevator. He was doing up trying to reproduce the guy's
That one works.
fire station, and there was an elevator in it. You walk
Huh.
in, push the button, it would close the doors, bring you up to the next level, and open the doors on the second level. And that's basically how it was done to the animation one.
Okay, so.
Okay, I'm not parkouring with that one then. Oh, in a minute.
So go
I
downstairs.
see buttons.
This one goes down too.
Yeah, but it looks like a midget compared to that button.
I know.
Like I gotta jump, stand on top of it.
Listen, I'm not perfect, okay? I just played around. So I have it blocked off, but right there where you see that grate that's blocking the tunnel entrance, that actually drops down to a bunch of tunnels that connect to the other side to your left over there.
All right, let's go down through here.
And if you guys turn this into a 4X map, that could just keep going.
This actually reminds me of something because here over in the East Coast, there's a place called Bell Island, and it was an old mining place, and the tunnel entrance. You can walk down part of the way into it, and then there's the it's all barred off with the locked door and that, and it basically the mine literally went underwater. That's how they did it. They dug down under the water and they built up the walls and but after a while, it said the mine closed down and if it flooded, so they had to close it off on the upper end. But it's still a big tourist attraction. That like I said, that reminds me of there. But that'd be sweet. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying is you got a lot of.
You'll have plenty of
So
room.
right here, you can do these all. So if somebody wants to make your buy anything, or to where you can purchase materials, this is what I designed these tubes to be. I just haven't made the placeable yet.
Oh, then we'll make sure the price is way up on the made, Jim.
Oh look, I'm blocking traffic. Who'd have thunk it?
So that tunnel that I showed you goes back in between all this. And then
how many of these fucking trees?
I need to make a lift for right here still. This needs a lift. I wanted to build like a little country store, or somewhere where you could bring some food for the workers that were here. I've just been waiting for a global company to come out. Like,
really, erosion.
Yeah. And if you look to the so here's the end of the
there's
tunnel.
More than one way up the side of that ramp. Oh,
Here's the end.
You close it off on both ends. Shit. I was hoping to be able to get in on the other end of it.
No, you just got to open it up in GE and undo the collision on it. I think I got it blocked off pretty good, but
Thanks.
I made sure people couldn't get down there. But all this, I mean, it just needs stuff. I just haven't had time to. This month I didn't. The month that I made this, I didn't really do any vehicles, except for the big L-Cat. Which, have you driven that thing yet?
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, about a minute.
I gotta ask you another question.
Huh.
What was that? What was that? Hellcat he was talking about in the Discord? Or he said Hellcat The Hellcat's ready for download.
Oh, the
Challenger
guy that
Gaming
came in
posted it.
earlier.
Yeah, no, Challenger Gaming posted it in Discord in the mods, the Patreon section. He said it was the Hellcat's now ready for beta testing.
The Hellcat. I'll find.
All right, guys, I hate to do it, but I'm going to end my stream so I can go get my dinner and eat.
Wrong button.
Don't know if I'll be back or not later, because I need to actually take a break
Patreon
from
beta
this soon.
testing.
But
The Dodge Demon is
I
now
will catch
available
y'all
for
later,
testing.
and thank you to those that have watched, and thank you for the new follows.
I see
And
Dodge
I'll
Demon,
catch y'all later.
not
Thanks for
Hellcat.
watching.